Welcome to Chilling with Zone and Company. Again, we had to restart because for some reason this app wants to keep bugging out. I don't know why. But anyways, we have my boy Daniel Eagle, like you guys heard before. He's always here with the crew, chilling. You guys can find him on Twitch, Instagram, hopefully TikTok, and all those other lovely platforms.
Might be showing up too.
He may be. We'll see. Then we have Mr. Wilson, and since he opened his mouth and he just had to say something, we have to do him justice, right? So we have to.
Hey, Mr. Wilson!
We just have to. All right. There's just you just can't do it without doing it. But you can find him at Kyrie_gaming. You can find him on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, although I don't know if he posts on TikTok as much anymore, but nonetheless, you can still find him there. And any other social platforms that he's going to have, I guess, handles for, we'll let you know in the future. And then we have my boy John here, who goes by, how do you say that name, John?
Geo, spelled with a J.
You can find him on. Do you stream on Twitch often?
Everything's under construction.
Okay. Well, I guess everything under construction. So when his construction is done, I will let you know.
Because I'm switching to PC to stream, and I'm still have to work out like the
kinks.
Yeah, how to use it. I'm so used to just using the Xbox.
That makes sense. Well, let me know if you need a little miniature tutorial. I might be able to assist with some things here and there.
I got memory. Some games that I want to focus on and stream.
Oh, my thing just loves you, Mr. Wilson. I just did it again.
Yeah, so that's all I'm doing.
Huh? I hear that. Today, what are we going to talk about today? Only time will tell. But before anything else, we're going to kick it off again with my book club segment. For those who don't know, I don't like to read, but I love to listen. Listen is about the same thing as reading, if you ask me. Especially if you deal with the narrator who works with the author pretty well. But I digress. We're going to start off with my wife's books first because, she has more books than I do, obviously, for obvious reasons. But we're going to start off with her kid books. So she has a series that she started called Mikey's Magic Box. As you guys see, this was the first edition of the series. What if a simple box could take you anywhere your imagination dared to go? This is a nice kid book meant to rhyme, and I can show you some of the inside pages. You can peruse. You see, it's a picture cover book, right? This book is available on Amazon, paperback copy. If you do not want to buy a physical copy, you're one of those people who love to have the digital books, like, I don't know, Kindle for instance. This book is available on Kindle Unlimited for free if you are a subscriber. I know people who have kids that are able to read and they like to use devices, and they absolutely love this book. The gym I currently go to, one of the staff members there told me that their kid has read this book probably over 100 times, to the point where they were able to recite the words to said story to me, and I was like, all right, say no more. It is a great read, great book. Definitely check it out. It's great for kids. It's a rhyming book. And for those who celebrate Halloween, you're in luck, because this past Halloween, she dropped a Halloween edition of her book, Mikey's Halloween Adventure. This is another lengthy book that is available on Amazon and also available on Kindle just as well as the first book. And like I said, these books are series. So there will be more of these to come. And in the future, there will be a one book one day that will be a collection of these books. But get them while you can. They're great for the kids, fun books. and we might do some giveaway for children in the future. So keep an eye out for that, and when we do a raffle for them, toss your hat in, and we'll go from there. Moving on to the adult books for our ladies who love the drama, love type novels. They're a little thick, if you ask me, but they're good, according to women who have read them. Obviously, I'm severely dyslexic, so all this book, it's not being read by me. Audio version, in the future, maybe I'll peruse it and listen to it. But as of now, emotional support, we're there. But for all those who love to read thick love novels and drama books, this book, one of two so far, Almost Yours, Celine. Try to read this a little bit for you. For anyone who's ever known betrayal, longed for love, and dared to believe in second chances, Almost Yours, Celine is a heartfelt, slow burn romance that will stay with you long after the last page. My mother-in-law has read this book. She has loved this book. It was a pretty good book. This book is available as paperback, as you can clearly see. This is a paperback copy on Amazon. It is also available as a hardback copy and available on Kindle as well. So you have multiple ways you can purchase this book. That's another great book. I am hoping to help her get it moved over to Audible and have it narrated, but that is a project that takes time. So keep your eyes, ears looking out for that. Moving on to her next novel that she did for the women who love drama, Left Unread. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't think I showed this book thoroughly. This is what that cover looks like, by the way, of Almost Yours, Celine. For those who are watching me live can see it. For those who aren't, I guess you'll have to go find them on Amazon when you listen to this podcast episode. Left Unread is another novel that she wrote. Let's see. Left Unread is an unflinching, heartfelt exploration of the messy modern search for love, the ghosting, the silence, and the half-kept promises, and the unexpected freedom that comes from when you finally choose yourself. Another great read. Again, this book is available hardback, paperback, and available on Kindle. And if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can peruse these books for free. So if you have Kindle Unlimited and you love reading novels and you love a drama story, these may be up your alley. Check them out. And if you have kids, check out the kid collection of the series and look forward for more. These are her first, actually, 5 books. One book is available strictly on Kindle. It is called Lily the Tiniest Tiger, if I'm not mistaken.
Tiger with the tiniest roar.
Yeah, there you go. You remember. Yeah, look, someone remembers the book. He's read the book probably. But that was actually her first kids book that she written, and it was really good. Very, very, very great book, and it inspired her to want to do more. And that's all I think anybody wants when you see an author that has a talent for it. You want them to write more. You just crave more. Then we have my book, which is a neurodivergent book generated as a memoir/journal, and it's called Lost in Translation. Growing up with ADHD and dyslexia and the emotional storm no one sees. This is just my encounters of my ADHD and dyslexia from my personal experience. A lot of people who have ADHD and dyslexia have related to this book. This book is available on Amazon, paperback, hardback, Kindle Unlimited. And if you don't like to read, even though this is a small book, as you guys can clearly tell the difference between mine and my wife's, big difference. But this is a smaller book. And if you do not like to read and you want to listen, like I always advocate that audiobooks are the best form of reading, in my opinion, because you're getting it how the author intended it to be read. The narrator works hand in hand with the author normally to make sure that the pronunciation of every word is done the correct way that it was intended, so you can feel every emotion, every thought process in the book. actually working with a narrator myself for my book, it was great. It was a great experience. I had a gentleman named Mr. Albert Ott who narrated my book, and I think he did a splendid, fantastic job. It's about an hour and 53 minutes long via Audible, and it's available on Kindle Unlimited, Kindle. It's a good book, and if you are interested in the neurodivergent mind and you want to know how some of those people think, you know, we all are different, but we have a lot of like similarities, and you want to take a crack, go for this book, and, you know, you can kind of feel or hopefully understand how some of your friends who may have ADHD and dyslexia and kind of understand them maybe a little bit. But that concludes the book club segment for today. And you know, that is not going to be my last book. It's my first book, but it won't be my last. I do plan on writing some horror thriller stories and some fantasy novels as well. I have like 6 or 7 ideas, partially half written. Eventually I'll get around to actually sitting down and finishing them one day. One day, hopefully in the future, but we will see. No time like the present, as they say. So these books we're gonna stack over here in the back, and we're gonna put mine back up like I always do, because I'm special on my channel. All right. And fact of the day for the podcast. Most people don't know. My pops has popped up. What up, though? You know, he's always coming with some insightful stuff for us to talk about, or, you know, here and there. For those who don't know, bananas are berries. Did you guys know that? Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. Like, when I look at a strawberry, I always thought like a strawberry was, you know, part of a berry, because strawberries, you would think the name it is, but no. Strawberries are not berries. A berry is a fleshy fruit produced from one single ovary. Grapes and avocados are also considered berries. That is interesting. You know, it's very, very interesting. Just like tomato is considered a fruit, not a vegetable. It's like, oh, you got to eat your tomatoes. They're vegetables. No, it's a fruit. Most people still think it's a vegetable, but it's a fruit. That's very interesting. Last week we talked about, I think we have a couple of women in here perusing, and I really wanted their input. You know, most women have like this thing with purses, and we have more people here. You know, me and Igor were here last week talking about this, and, you know, you guys just heard us, but we have Mr. Wilson and John in here as well. So the $1 million question is, why do women have so many purses, so many wallets? A purse inside of a purse inside of a purse inside of a wallet, or a wallet inside of a purse. You know, it's like, why? I was sitting there looking at it one day, and I was like, you know, even thinking about, like, you know, back in the dating scene back in the day, as you go out with someone, they're like, oh, it's in my bag, and they pull out their bag, and it's like, oh, not this one, the one inside that one, and you're sitting there like, well, damn, I don't even have my wallet on me, but it's like, you pull out your wallet, like, this is all I got. You got like 6 bags in one. Jesus. I don't see the reason why. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm not a woman either, so I am sure there are reasons. You know, I know. You know, it's crazy because, you know, like, I watch my wife do it, and she'll have her little wallet. It's not little, it's like huge as fuck with all her little cards, and she's like, well, I need one for my coins. But don't you have a compartment in your little wallet thing for coins? I need a whole separate one for my coins. Okay, sure.
I sort of get the coin thing.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, some of them have those little wallets that have a little zipper. Like, us men don't have that.
I hate having coins in my wallet.
I mean, I have like this little water jug thing that I put my coins in, like every coin. Speaking of coins, sidetracking ADHD moment. But hey, did you guys know that pennies have been discontinued being minted? The penny has officially died. So as of 2025, the pennies will no longer be minted anymore, apparently. Which, ironically, something I mentioned a long time ago about them trying to, swap away for certain money and go digital. 90%, 92% of the world's currency is all digital. And a lot of people like to say, "Oh, they won't do it." Well, this is a start. When they stop minting pennies, when I'm not mistaken, pennies are typically made out of copper, and there's probably a shortage in copper. That's probably the reason why they were doing it. But nonetheless, that is what you would call a signal to let people know things are about to change. For the better or the worse, only time will tell. But I thought that was actually pretty interesting. That I have to look up the information exactly, but pennies have been minted for a very long time, and if I'm not mistaken, the last penny mint is coming up this coming month, or is happening, has already happened, but pennies are done. No more Abraham Lincoln on the penny for 2026 and 2027. The last penny is apparently going to be minted and be auctioned off, which is kind of interesting. Because a penny is supposed to be worth 1 cent, so the fact that they're about to be auctioned off, there's going to be some pennies out there worth a lot. And I'm looking at like my change over here that have tons of pennies in, and I'm like, well, damn. These pennies just became a high commodity right now. I'm gonna start looking to see who's selling pennies. Who wants to buy my 1902 penny or something like that? Like fuck. So that's actually pretty interesting. I didn't know that until recently. But yeah, that's very interesting. Speaking of interesting, there's an interesting game that just came out that we've all been playing to an extent, called Where the Wind Meets on PlayStation and Steam. And from my understanding, in 2026 it will be dropping in Xbox, which is actually pretty cool. For those who are like, man, I wish I could play those Xbox on Xbox. Well, you're in luck. 2026, it's coming, along with like Dune Awakening. It's coming as well. I mean, that's, and since in a sense, I believe the game console war has officially ended somewhat. Unless you're a Nintendo fan, then Sony's like, fuck you. Let's be real.
While I'm on PlayStation, that is a hold you. I'm currently playing Pokemon Unite.
So I mean, and it's been very interesting. You're saying Pokemon Unite? Oh, speaking of which, there's another Marvel game coming out. Sony sent me to test it. By the way,
Token.
Yeah,
Token?
I was like, no, it's a Marvel game. Something Marvel. I forgot what it was. I don't remember.
Marvel Token.
I don't remember, bro. I didn't finish it, so I couldn't tell you.
There's only two. There's Cosmic Invasion and there's Token.
Let's see. Maybe I still have it up because I didn't finish doing it.
One's a fighting game and one's a 2D side scroller, like Streets of Rage.
Well, this one's a new one. It's a beta that they sent me to test play. Again, I'll have to find it again, but it looks pretty cool. So what is going on?
They sent me the beta for Token.
For beta for Token? I'm gonna have to look at my email to really take a gander at it. And then we talked about last week, and we figured we'd bring it up this week, dating someone with kids. Pros and cons, and how do you feel about dating someone with kids? Till you meet them. So, Mr. Wilson, how I can already hear it in your voice, but how are we feeling about this? If you had someone and they told you they had kids, would they still be a consideration for you? I mean, not trying to put you on the spot, but putting you on the spot.
I ain't gonna put me on the spot because I'm gonna be honest either way. I mean, but not particularly.
So you wouldn't date someone with kids?
Nah, not me. And everybody has their own preference and their own right. It's just
that is very true.
The pros and cons of it. It's like, all right, so my thing is like, everything's a toss up. No matter what you choose in life, it doesn't mean things are always gonna well. I mean, you can try to just navigate it to the best of your ability, though. But there's just pros and cons that come with that. Like cons, kids are not yours. So whatever happens or how that relationship is affected, like each of them don't respond the same. You have some that respond like, oh, it's just not mine, it's not and then they're okay. Like you actually, depending on if they're like really, really young. I think it's easier to work with them if they're extremely young. Coming into a situation where that kid is pretty much set in their ways and established, yeah, that's about to be, if things don't like click or since that's about to be a whole nother different challenge. And the disciplinary action is very, you have all the responsibilities of the father with none of the disciplinary power.
Yeah.
I don't really agree with that. I mean, if that's only if the father, the immediate father is definitely not in the picture. So they're like a lot of determining factors, but do I feel like going through all that? No. I don't. Because also understand that no matter what, even in that relationship, that child will always come before you.
I mean,
99.9% of the time.
Kids should always come before people. I mean, in most relationships anyway, so.
Yes, depending on the circumstance, and then no, depending on the relationship. You would think that, but at the end of the day, I mean, just my belief, it's like I would, in a relationship, with my wife first, they're my kids, because if she's okay, if everything's going
well, yeah, and
go,
that aspect, the rest of the
yes,
okay.
then
but like in a fresh relationship, that you meet someone who has a kid, that person who has a kid, yeah, the kid's gonna come first to them. But if you just start dating them, their kid's not going to come first to you because you're not there for that kid. You're there for that individual. Now, if that relationship blossoms to a point where they feel comfortable bringing around their kid and whatnot, then you may probably start to consider that depending on the circumstances between, I guess, the other person that is involved that helped make that child. There are circumstances where that other person is no longer in the picture whatsoever, passed away. Lord knows, what's happening.
That's why I said the circumstance. It always depends on that, but solely it's already like a con for me in a sense. I'd rather just actually have my own family, and that's just my preference. Like it's just like literally starting my own family. That's just me. So it's yeah, on me that it just leans more to the no side for me.
Okay. Cool. Now, here's a scenario for you. Mm-hmm. Let's say you get with someone, right? And you guys are hitting off, you had your eyes on them for a minute, but before you got with them, they were with someone in a relationship. Not trying to say like you were sitting there waiting patient like from the breakup, but like you knew about the situation and they broke up and then they, approached you, things kind of hit off, right? It hit off like nobody's business. It just felt great. A couple of weeks go by, things are great. Then she tells you, hey, we got to talk about something. And she says, I'm pregnant. It's not yours. She's let you up front. It's not yours. It was before I got to you. I didn't know, but now I know. This person don't want anything to do with this. I can't stand this person, but my beliefs don't allow me to give up this child. I'm going to bring this child to life. And they're trying to ask you, would you stick around for them? What would your answer be? I mean, in that situation then.
No. I was like, no, I'm good. I know that sounds messed up, but I'm like, I'm here to be honest. I ain't here to hold no feelings.
I'm gonna be honest.
No, it's gonna sound messed up, but it's like, bro, like for me, like I said, things can't be governed. You can't foresee everything. For me, I'm just like, bro, like, why do you think I don't got kids now? Like,
Todd is selfish is what he's saying.
No, but listen, you pick your choices. You make your decision on relationships you're going into.
Yeah, true.
It may sound selfish because it's an emotional involvement at that point. You're like, oh, and you think you're supposed to give everything, but you have every right, like, to be like, nah. And you can't be head to head. People gonna feel sad about that because they're expecting immediately you're supposed to sacrifice everything for that woman, no matter what. And I'm like, yeah, but y'all ain't married, and that's a decision you made, and now you're gonna bring me into that. That's like, like that has nothing to do with, there are women who don't stick around with dudes that go through that, and they got every
That's
right.
true.
It's like,
That's
ain't their
true.
fault, like, and don't nobody burn them for making a decision. They just be like, look.
I think
it
that's
is
like
what it
really
is.
kind of the double standard though in certain situations. If I'm thinking about it, because I look at the world and I think things very logically, for most of the part. But like what you're saying, when the shoe's on the other foot, sometimes it's not even just the person, it's society. How society has molded people's minds to think a certain way. I think society has stepped in and said, hey, look, if the woman can walk out, that's fine, but the man's not allowed to walk out. The man has to bear responsibility, take care of stuff. And, and most men, don't run away from their responsibilities. But then you do have some women, and that's not bashing women, but you do have women, who actually do the same thing as some men do. Like some women will drop their kid off and disappear, just like some men do. Like the one term that's probably token out there for men walking away is like, oh, I'm gonna go get some milk, and then they never come back. Where's your dad? I don't know. He went for milk 15 odd years ago. He just never came back. But what women do the same thing. There are women who do the same thing, and they don't get the harshest punishment. When it comes to leaving their child like that. I've known case where men took care of the kid, their whole did everything, and the mother came back in the picture while the kid was like older a little bit, and was like, I want my kid, and then took him to court. Now mind you, mother walked out the life, wasn't involved for years. Mother came back and was like, I want my kid, and took the father to court, got the full custody of the kid, and made him pay child support. And the father sitting there devastated because like, I was taking care of this child. And like situations like that, I think is messed up, because if a father steps up and does the right thing, at the end of the day, he'll still be walked on if it goes to court. And no matter what he's doing, he could be a saint. But for some reason, when you go to court, it automatically has to be the father's problem. And I saw this video actually about cheating, and it said, when a man cheats, he's a dog, he's an asshole, he's a scumbag, everything under the sun. But then when a woman cheats, they always say, well, what did he do? What did he do to make you cheat? Wait, whoa, what do you mean? What did he do? Where's the accountability there?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's like that in every situation, but when you see that, it's like, okay, so where does the line stop? Because if they can do it, why can't I do it? And it was like, well, you're both different, but yeah, we may be different, but there has to be a middle ground. Why can one person do something that the other one can't? It's like, here's a better example. Well, not really an example, but one. Say a woman's pregnant and she wants to have an abortion, right? Her body, her choice. And people are like, yeah, your body, your choice. Okay, great. If she has the power to have all this choice, why can't men have any power for choices? Where's their choice at? Where's their power at? Because believe it or not, there are some women and people out there that will entrap other people. And it's not just women, men do it too. Men will entrap somebody like, oh, we're not going to have any kids, and will intentionally get someone pregnant to like trap men, or intentionally consume a child to trap somebody in. And anything that's going to work. But in reality, if someone doesn't want to be there, they're not going to be there. They're going to leave. You just can't do that. But I thought it was actually funny. I was sitting here thinking about it, of like things that are going on in the world, because you guys all know I don't do the political thing too much. But I was sitting here thinking about, a lot of stuff that's going on. It was like, women's choices are like, my choice, my right, my body, my choice. I'm like, all right, great, cool. Government backs at 100%. But when COVID happened and they were pushing like that vaccine, the coronavirus, and it was like, you got to get that shot. And you got to get it. It's mandated. Wait, what happened to my choice? Or my body, my choice? You don't have a choice. You got to get vaccinated. I know a lot of people who didn't get vaccinated. I am one included. Never got vaccinated for that bullshit, and I've been fine.
I feel like I'm mad I did.
You know, I never was vaccinated with it, and why people were like worried about like that whole vaccination being vaccinated. There was so much shit going on in the world that was big things happening, but people were fiscated on the COVID vaccine. You know, that's all they were caring about, but no one was caring about like Ukraine and Russia was starting having the war. You know, prices and the medicine stuff was going up, inflation was going up. It was only the vaccine. That's the only thing they cared about, and they didn't care about your body, your choice. It's the vaccine. You need to get it. It was like you were forced. And then what happens now? What's going on now? How many times do you see people talk about the vaccines? How many times do you see people talking about the boosters? It's like it never happened. It's all the COVID seemed to be for most people. It's just a serious cold. Now there are people who did pass. People do pass away from illnesses, pneumonia, even common flus. People do pass away because of underlying health conditions. So I mean, I'm not saying it was all fake, because there were some people who actually did pass from this stuff. But there were just, so many things else out there as well. And people's choice were just being taken away. And that's just not right. Having your choice taken away like that? Absolutely not. Yeah. What was that, Mr. Wilson?
No, I understand what you're saying. But that's a whole nother hidden agenda for a different reason. That's why you say
we have a special guest here today. Oh, look at that. Oh, look who the cat dragged in. Mr. Rivers.
What are you talking about?
Hey.
This man is not politically correct. Do not be offended by anything he says. You do not take responsibility for what flows out of his mouth.
Hey, yo.
Well, his filter does not work. Disclaimer over.
Yo, Mr. Rivers, I'll ask you this. I know you dating someone right now, but
No.
Yeah, he's just walking in.
No.
would you date someone with kids, bro? Serious question. If you met someone and things were popping off, and then because sometimes people don't tell you they got kids right away. They want to read the vibe to make sure and I respect that. People who don't bring up their kids in a relationship right away because they want to make sure this is it before they bring around the kids. I 100% respect that, because you want to be careful you bring around your kids, and even then you still want to make sure that you truly know them. So I definitely kind of respect that. But Mr. Rivers, if you were on the market, right, and someone you was hitting off with them, y'all were talking about a couple of months.
If you were on the market, who said I'm not on the market?
All right, Mr. Entertainer, all right, you're on the market, all right? And let's say
The fuck?
you're talking to somebody. Hey, I'm trying to give you immunity here, all right? I'm not trying to say you're off the market or on the market. I was just going with that you being, I'm trying to protect your innocence here,
What
Mr.
the hell
Entertainer.
you talking about?
What the
But
hell is going on?
if you met someone and she was like bad to you, like damn,
Oh, these niggas killing me.
and you went on a couple of
Said
dates
bad
with her, and things were hitting off, and you like, oh shit, like I'm really feeling this chick. And then she said, yo, I gotta talk to you about something. And she was like, we've been having some great times, but I just want to let you know before this goes any
Feeling this
further.
chick?
Yeah, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Don't act like you don't know. But if she hit you with, I got kids.
Born a man. That would fuck it up. That'd be the end of the conversation.
That sounds
No,
like
but-
you did it before.
Nah,
But-
nigga, I'm just trying to. Hey, listen. I with these fucking apps, dog. Apparently, that's what seems to be attracted to me, my nigga. Is people who used to be or whatever the fuck. I don't know how.
Hold on.
I'm-
This nigga, he said the Transformers are knocking on his door.
Nah, for real, son. Straight up Decepticons.
Give me the all-spot.
Give me your own spot.
But Mr. Wilson, not Mr. Wilson, Mr. Rivers, would you though? Would you date someone who had kids, or a kid, I should say?
Me?
Yeah. If y'all head off and by the fourth, fifth
Should I be
date,
funny or should I be serious?
nah, yeah, serious question, bro. Like, would you date someone who you had a kid?
I wouldn't
Alright,
mind.
hold
It's
on.
just like
Let me finish the scenario before you answer.
Here we go.
They tell you they
How
have a
many kids we
kid.
talking?
Just one. I mean, they could have more, but let me finish though.
If it's more, how many baby daddies?
Oh Lord.
I don't fucking know. I'm not writing a fucking story about this
All right,
person.
all right. Last question. How old is the kid?
That's a good question. That probably would depend or vary per situation. But before we get there, if this person says, I want to tell you something, like, I got a kid, but before I tell you how old this kid is, I want you to know, I want you here for me, not my child. I'm looking for happiness. My kid has everything they want.
No.
If I bring
it's a
you around
two-way
my,
street.
huh? No, wait.
It's a two-way street.
I get that, but there are some people when they go into a relationship, they're like, hey, you're not here for my kid, you're here for me. If you develop a relationship with my kid somewhere along down the line, that's fine. You guys can have your own little relationship, but
That's not realistic.
it is for some people though. It's very realistic for some people.
But you gotta look at it this way, right? I'm around the mother for quite a amount of time, right? The child is definitely gonna come in or ask questions or need help with this and the third.
Well, yeah, you're
And what
probably
I'm gonna
naturally
do,
gonna want to
I'm gonna
help.
sit there and say, figure that shit out, little nigga. Like,
No, but like she tells you like the money responsibility stuff, like shit, like the pops would take care of, shit like that. She says you ain't got to worry about all that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna introduce them. You're gonna know you're my significant other, whatever it is right now. But we're gonna take it slow with y'all building our relationship. Their primary focus is to make sure that they're being happy themselves. Their kid is happy. They're trying to focus on themselves being happy with someone else, moving on. So they're telling you like, I have a kid. Doesn't mean you're gonna meet this kid right away, but they're letting you know that there is a kid in this picture. And they break down those scenarios like the father's either dead or no longer in the picture whatsoever, no contact, nor ever, or better yet, father's in the picture. We co-parent. That father's happily married, and
that's why
I'm
I asked,
my
how
life.
old is the kid?
That
If
varies.
the kid is 5 and younger, that nigga probably still hitting that shit.
Okay. So that'd be a red flag for you then. You're saying?
Or she's
That's a
open,
red flag.
or she's
Yeah.
completely open to it. She hasn't given up on him or their relationship. It's still attachment.
And my pop said, yes, it is because you can date a woman and the kids don't like you, or you can be in a situation where I love you. Or where you love them? Is that what you're trying to say? That's what I'm assuming you're trying to say. Huh? No, I mean, after a couple of dates, if you feel like you love somebody, you probably need to go get checked out.
Yeah, I know a nigga that said I love you after 3 months.
After
I
3
looked at
months?
that nigga.
I mean, there are some people who get married pretty quickly too, though. I mean,
I get that.
and they be together for the rest of their life. They get married within like a month or two of knowing each other, and they're together for their whole
I know
life.
3
Me,
in
John,
my family.
me, John, and Taj know several people
Yeah.
that get married.
I mean, that was
pretty damn quick.
doable in the 70s and 80s when it wasn't so much.
I mean, yeah, it was very common back in then. I mean,
Well,
and
still
they were,
nowadays. It's still
Yeah,
nowadays they're
I mean-
doing it.
yeah, but
Randy,
if you look at the turnover rate between then and now, because back then you got married, right? At a young age, you get it for a whole time. You got mad at each other. They tell you go to fucking other room, sleep it off. Like we'll talk about this later. Now is
What you say you wanted?
you get mad at someone and whatnot. You instant divorce. That's why you see some people like on their third, fifth, sixth marriage, and you're like, the fuck? How many times you got married?
Divorce
Like,
rate is a lot higher now. Yes, people
Yes,
don't
it
have
is.
commitment like how they used to.
there's none of that, and no communication.
People feel way too entitled to their
Uh-huh.
own self than the relationship. In other words, they're in a
About
relationship
themselves.
still. They're in a relationship still single.
Yeah.
Which is
They didn't fully grasp the idea of being in a relationship.
JB,
No,
mama.
that's true, and I agree with that. I mean, just the idea of what it is,
Wait.
which is now it's harder to
Hmm?
find a person with that mindset because
Well, that's what they
person with
teach. Get what you can get out. It's
yeah,
selfish understanding.
oh,
That's
it's more
how.
about what you want than what it is. 100%.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's always that's always going to be
yeah.
about it. That's why every time you talk to somebody, you say, "Oh, what? So what do you want out from someone?" That's
Or they'll
always
say,
going to be the
"What do you
question.
want
What
when
do
you
you
get
want?
married?" And they always want what their partner wants to be, and they don't talk about what they want to be. So that's the hilarious part.
I
I pay
wanna
attention to
be
that.
where
So you
you
want to be married, or
are.
why do you want to be married? And when they say why, and they don't say, okay, so what do you want your marriage to be like? If you just pay attention. Sometimes the way people answer things will tell you everything that you know about how they think, or what's the delusion. Sometimes it's like I want them to be
Delusions.
like this. I want this type of person. Not for real, because it's like you don't hear anything about what you want to be. If you go into a marriage with just your expectation or relationship rather than that's kind of, and then you get mad at the outcome later, or things aren't working out. It's a delusion. Like, what did you think was going to happen? You came in and you were just thinking about what you wanted, and that was it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
true.
that's today's world.
Dating somebody that has a kid is always going to be, you're going to end up being a part of the kid's life, regardless of what you do. There's no such thing as being just for the girl and that's it. The
That's why I
girl
don't know.
is the kid in her.
I don't know, bro. Well,
It's always
I
like
tell you,
that.
my
The other
oldest,
thing is the
my
other thing is I was gonna say is when it comes to if you talking to somebody and that person asks, so you have any kids, and you don't say nothing,
I'm not even dealing with you after that.
I'm not dealing with you. You're being you like you can hide your kid all you want, but
oh, I
that's
don't think it's
for
hiding.
that
No,
is
it is.
hiding.
No,
That
it's
is
not.
hiding.
Deception.
That's
If I
not
ask you a
deception.
question and you are
Is
dishonest,
it?
No,
It's supposed to
well,
be
no.
off rip. It's
That's
supposed to
if
be off rip. It's supposed to be
no.
off
I
rip
don't think.
because
I don't think that's
I'm
off
gonna tell
rip.
you something. Yes, it is. It has to be off rip. Because if you're in it, if you're talking to somebody, now if you're just talking as friends, then yeah, cool. I don't need to know any of your business. But
yeah,
if we're talking in a way where we're establishing that we're liking each other, and this
you're
and this
developing
something
an
that
emotional
we're
attachment.
gonna develop, you have to say it. You have to
Yeah,
say, I don't need to know any details. All you have to say is like, yes, I have a kid.
that's it.
I don't know.
I don't need to know the kid's name, anything like that. Just
I'm
say
very
No,
yes, I
skeptical
have a
about
kid.
that one
hold
there.
on, Zone. No, hold on. Because if you dare say, "Oh, I don't have to tell you about anything," and then but you want to get emotionally entangled in me, that's manipulation.
Nah,
Because it's
nah.
like you literally, if I ask you the question, I can make a clear cut choice from the very beginning off rip because there's no emotional entanglement yet. But the fact that you allowed me to get emotionally entangled and say, okay, well, now I want to talk with my kid. What was talking about a thing going to do? Either way, I had nothing to do with my decision because I'm still got to talk to you, but it's going to affect whether I make my decision. But now that I'm emotionally entangled with you, I'm less reliant. So it's less likely that I walk away because I'm emotionally entangled. Which you manipulated that because you
It's
might have liked
basically
me.
a
You
form of
controlling the
catfishing.
situation. Yeah. I'm like, nah.
I don't know. I don't know if
That's why
I
I'm
really
like,
agree
nah,
with
dog.
that one too much. A form of catfishing.
All right,
I feel
well,
like if
I said
because
the
not
form of it, not that
everybody
is
talks
exact.
about everything when they first date. Like it's like when you date someone. I mean, I would do this back in the day because I just didn't fucking care. I like to. I didn't like small talk per se. I like deep conversations. I like to know how people's mind
That is deep.
and working on people's minds work and go. But like some people don't ask you got kids right away, and it don't come up because they're in the
Oh,
moment.
it does. It does.
I remember.
Hold
If
on.
you haven't been
I
dating for a
remember.
while, it comes up.
Well, it probably
Especially
comes
when
out
you're older.
quite a bit now, but when I was dating back in the day, it didn't come up as much, bro. It was
That's one
That's
of
like
the
one of the
first questions
first
women
questions.
ask. That's one of
Yeah.
the
not,
first
actually
questions.
that was never one
You
of the first
haven't been
questions
dating
people
for a
asked
long
me.
time, bro.
What I was asked back in the day was, do you want
That's
to have
back in the
kids? Do you
day.
see
This
yourself
we
having
talking
kids in
about
the
current.
future?
Does your
Old
pussy
school.
Absolutely. What'd you say?
Yo, oh Lord, don't ask them to repeat that.
But it was like they would say, and I met
Got to grab him by the shoulders and say, "Keep walking,
back
keep
in the day
walking."
I dated someone who opted not to tell me they had kids right away, and I had to respect it. And they explained to me why, and it made
How
sense.
long was y'all dating?
We weren't dating that long, bro. It was fucking a month, if that, and it wasn't like serious at first.
Alright, that's fine. Because
I asked her right away.
I feel like your first 3 dates, you're getting to know somebody, right? And then after that, there's attraction there clearly because y'all been on 3 dates, right?
I mean, how long did it take you for you to meet family though?
I don't meet family, nigga. The fuck?
No, but okay, you're dating somebody, but there you go. You're dating someone, right? You're dating them for how many months? How many months is considered serious for you?
Honestly speaking, after the first 3 dates, right? To me, this is my whatchamacallit, whatever, right?
Belief?
Yeah.
View?
So after the first 3 dates, right? I feel like clearly there's attraction there, right? So feelings are there, right? After that comes the hard talk where, all right, what are we doing? Da, da, da. Now it's a relationship, right? So after you get in that relationship, I'm not saying, yo, all right, now I got to meet your family. Nah, bro. That shit comes with time. Like, maybe there's a family event or something and she invites you. Boom. Or there's a family event and you want to invite her. Boom. I feel like it's platonic enough to where it's like the comfortable, when the other person's comfortable to ask. Some people get nervous and be like, that's a big step, da da da. But realistically speaking, if there's feelings involved, you're gonna have to ask that question. Well, my family's having this, or my mom wants to meet you, because clearly you're gonna be talking about the nigga or the female.
Yeah.
To your family members. All right.
From you.
And they see.
Go ahead, JP. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm gonna end this soon. They see how happy they make you, this and the third, or constantly see you on the phone with them, this and the third. So when we gonna meet this nigga? That's the first question your family gonna ask. Or
I mean,
female.
Sometimes.
But how long would it take you to let them meet you?
They don't want to meet them until you really invested.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
So how long is that? How long is that normally?
After you solidify that it's a relationship. And not all right, we're just going on dates and
exactly.
It is what it is. Yeah. But if it's a situationship, nah, nigga, don't. What are you doing?
You're nothing.
You know your place.
Listen, your place. As far as like you said, is the question of just getting back to the question or asking when it's appropriate to share. Everybody has their own thing of what's important to them. I feel like that's important to know for obvious reasons of what I shared my opinion on that. It's important to know because I don't even want to play that game. Like I don't want to play the now we emotional or now we no don't do that. Tell me from beginning because I promise you I've been asked that question several times. I've been asked that question a lot about female. You got any kids? Why is it prevalent or okay for you to ask me that? Because I don't feel I have no problem answering that. Even if I did or if I didn't.
I mean, I think it's like a taboo thing sometimes, though. Like most women, it's rude to ask women their age and their weight, but why? You ask us that shit all the time.
I don't care about any of that. I don't care about any of that.
Or you can't afford my lifestyle.
Oh, that's my nah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm going. I've walked. Bye.
But here's the thing. That sounds funny. And it doesn't mean anything about anybody else. When especially your value as a person, as a man.
You unrealistic.
I'm not.
I never agreed to this.
To people, bro. Like I'm not about to cut off. Maybe just no. This one stay there. Just like they got their standards. When women got their standards, they ain't got no problem preaching them to the high heavens. So what I'm saying, what my standards are. This is what X, Y, and Z. This is what I want, and I have every right because anything else I pick up or I decide to agree to, I decided to agree to that at the end of the day. So now, if it's a problem down the road, well, you was all right with it then. Why you got a problem with it now? So that's why now we have this discussion up front. Like, yo, what's this? What's that? How's this? The family dynamic is definitely important to me. I don't think that's the first thing that comes up at the very beginning. But remember, whoever you marry, you also marry their family.
Yeah, that's true. You want to meet the family.
That's inevitable in certain ways. And I've seen some stuff where I've been like, yeah, I couldn't deal with this. Because this is a little...
How are you going to start a relationship with somebody and not give all your details? Now, I'm not all your details, but be real up front with someone.
Factors. Yeah,
important factors. You're already creating Swiss cheese as the relationship. Just mad pockets. Mad pockets. Like beginning details you needed from the jump that now I'm supposed to walk on eggshells around certain times. No, if we're gonna be about something, we're gonna be about something. What's the wrong with you? Like, how is that? Doesn't that make sense?
To answer my pops real quick.
That, like, nah,
If you're going on a date with a chick, I hope she does not have a man, because if you're going on a date with her and she has a man,
Wait, this is for your father?
Yeah, he just said it in my little chat. 'Cause, you know, I'm doing this on live on Twitch as well. He said, those are the first questions you ask when you date somebody. You got to make sure if she has a man, does she have any kids or kids, and how many. Look, if I go on a date with you and you tell me you got a man, I'm leaving you right there.
Yeah, like,
let me go to the bathroom real quick.
No, I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna go. Like, all right, I'm like, all right, this was fun. Lose my number. I'll talk to you later. What do you mean? You have a whole ass fucking man at home. What the fuck are we talking about here? Like, no, that's important. Like, I don't want.
Here's the thing.
You don't have to tell me about your family details, any of that.
No, but they're important.
But the only important things is: are you truly single?
Are you truly?
Do you have like drama? Do you have
You
issues?
fuck on the first night.
Well, I don't know about that,
Shorty probably single enough.
do you have a kid? Just that. That's it. Do you have a kid? I don't have to go more than that. Any other information about your kid is you volunteering the information?
It's 100% important. Too.
I mean, you have to think about it though. Some people feel uncomfortable answering certain questions until they know the type of character you have.
That's a cool story.
But I mean, it's true though. It's like, have you had anything? Okay, for instance, one, you're dating someone, things are going great, but you notice that every time you move around her, she jumps a little bit. And you're like wondering why, and she breaks down and tells you that she had a traumatic experience where she was sexually assaulted or something like that, and she's trying to get over it still, but she wants to see what this is going. Yeah, but she's still trying. She's still trying to date you and whatnot and figure shit out. But she's jumping.
But hold on. Don't put that on somebody else. Go to therapy.
No, she is going to therapy though. Like she is going to therapy though.
No fugazi, no nonsense.
Hold on.
Nah.
As a nigga who's actually experienced that shit, I can honestly tell you that.
I'm supposed to put my freaking doctor's clothes on.
Listen. Hold up. As a nigga who has experienced that shit, that is something that literally like.
When he says experience, he's talking about experience, someone that's been through it. He didn't go through it himself.
A woman who's been through abusive physically as well as sexually abused, like past and all that. Yeah, that shit is a legit thing where they'll legit jump and shit because either the person they was just with or shit like that was on that kind of timing.
Like, my question is
something that's common.
You have foundation built on sand. Quicksand. You did not establish yourself as a person. Not you that going off of what you're saying.
I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, when it comes down to that though, it's legit.
You're supposed to have a foundation
that...
if you start dating. If you're gonna start dating, you're supposed to be a structure. You're supposed
to
be a
structure. Also Rome wasn't built in a day though, bro. You still have to give them time to open up to feel comfortable to talk about that stuff. Some people aren't gonna feel comfortable to talk about that stuff on the first third date. It's still gonna take them time. They're still trying to figure it out.
How's the guy supposed to? How's the person supposed to deal with that without you telling them, right? What if
that's the
guy
thing.
Is not emotionally, what if the guy is not emotionally?
It's a trap.
Secure, like what if he lies when she jumps? You get what I'm saying? And then that triggers her.
Yeah, I mean that would be one thing. Hopefully that person would talk about and bring up why, but to be close-minded right away. But you don't know that though if you don't give them a chance though. No. If you try to force them to tell you this information when you want them to tell you instead of allowing them to just tell you when they're comfortable to tell you.
No, can I say something? The reason why you getting answers that you getting now from me and John, that work's supposed to be done on you. You're supposed to be doing that work already. No, I'm not being funny.
I get it.
I promise you. If I come to a situation with all these problems, nigga, I don't need to be out here. First of all, like, why are you even out here? And why are you looking for somebody else to fix you? That is not somebody else's job. That is not your
doesn't-
job. That is not mine. These are things that we have to.
But that's
see.
not what
Yes,
they're
the
asking
person
you though
can help.
to fix them.
That's
They're-
not
Not even,
what
but it doesn't
they're
matter.
doing.
If you know these things, are
They
gonna
if
affect the
they
relationship.
genuinely, there's
Yo.
women who will genuinely associate themselves with you, whether it be in an aspect of, hey, I'm trying to date, or I'm just trying to find peace because of the fact that they
Who's
genuinely
Tory?
feel safe from you, safe
Peace,
with
peace
you.
don't. First
Excuse
of all,
me.
peace don't get found in other people. You're supposed to be able to find peace yourself. That's
That's
yeah, you can
still-
find peace yourself,
that
but you can
still-
also bring
that
peace to
still
people though.
means-
But that's half of
Exactly.
the work. But what I'm saying is, I don't have an issue with that. It's coming to the table with all this. These are things that you are only supposed to work out before you even dare look at somebody else. It's the hardest lesson I've learned.
No, but they could have
Dating
worked it
certain
out, but they can still have triggers though. So there's a thing. There's PTSD. You can work out of everything out of your mind, but you can still have something that will trigger you, even if you thought 100% sure that if you work something out, there could be something that could still trigger you to act a certain way that's uncontrollable. It's like someone who have autism. They can't control if they're gonna cry if they hear bad news right away. They can't control that. It's involuntary. It just happens, like PTSD. So let's say they know that they worked this out. They've been fine. They haven't had any
Turn that
issues.
off.
But you're the first time that they're actually attempting to try to get back there into the market. They're going to be jumpy. They're going to be a little nervous. They're going to be a little iffy. And if you shoot them down right away,
Just send me
if you shoot them
I've
down right
dated-
away, but without
I
even
have-
giving the chance to open up to you,
I'm
then
not saying that. I'm not I'm not disagreeing on majority of what you're talking about. I am talking about
You're
like simple questions. If I ask you on a date, like, do you have a kid? And you say, listen, I don't want to answer that right now. Cool. You don't have to answer that. But
Answered it, but
I'm
answered
also like I could be like, cool, all right, cool.
No, that actually-
you don't want to give me that.
Go ahead,
You don't
John.
want to give me that information? Cool. I will continue to be as a friendly person to you. Maybe become a friend until you're ready. But dating wise, like my upgrading towards like intimacy and relationship, any of that thought, like that's on pause.
all right. So here's
That's on
one.
pause
You
until
ask
we
this person
become
this
friends.
question, right? And the person says, I don't want to answer that right now, but there's for a reason why. A couple of weeks down the line, they come and said, all right, you asked me this question. I didn't want to answer this. It was a little hard for me to talk about. I did have a kid.
Yeah.
Keyword had.
Uh-huh.
My kid died. I still don't feel comfortable talking about it at the moment. But
That's
yes,
cool.
I did have a
That's
kid, but they
cool.
didn't want to talk to you right then and there about it
Cool
because
is
of that.
crazy.
That's cool.
That's
Like,
cool
no, I'm
as
saying-
wild.
But those are
that's-
things that people
I'm
will
saying
keep to themselves
cool
because
things that-
if it's a
Nah,
traumatic
I know
thing,
what you mean.
they have to make sure they feel comfortable enough and trust you enough to open up. If you guys just started dating, that trust is not there right there. You have to earn that trust. If there,
No,
that's
for
like
sure.
that's like, you know, first started dating, you said, oh yeah, some fucking left field shit on your first date to the person that you don't, not even sure if you can trust with this information yet, right? And then you go somewhere and it's been plastered everywhere, a picture with you with all your information out there. You're gonna fucking feel betrayed because you didn't trust this person before you vetted them with that information. So you want to
That's why-
vet someone with that
yeah,
information.
yeah.
So that's why I
Yeah.
said I don't think
Like
it's
that.
lying if they, you know, don't keep or don't answer that question right away. They said we'll talk about this
Oh,
another
that's not
time.
lying.
It's not lying. It's just postponing that conversation. It gives you
You
there's a
understand
reason
the
why.
vibe. You will understand that vibe when it happens. When someone asks you those basic questions, we're not talking about tragic, crazy situations. If you're going through something, you would say something like, "Yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I feel like it's a tough topic for me right now." Okay, cool. I can feel the vibe. But if you don't have any of that going on and you just don't want to hide a kid, because there are
some that hide
on the
kids,
dating
yeah.
life, I'm from my experience in the dating scene, just so I can update you on what happens during dates nowadays. Some shorties out here. Some shorties out here will not take. They'll give you 100% false information, and
Yeah.
have you going out there, and then later on they were like, yes, listen, I do have kids. You know, I have 4 kids, 3, from 3 baby daddies, and I just didn't want. You know, they try to
Three
lure
baby
you because
daddies
they-
is-
Nah, that milk
they
been
get
passed
cut off.
around. I'm
Because
good.
the girls, they tell them
I
they
mean-
get shut down so quickly, they never get a chance to actually for people, because the minute you say, yeah, I have kids, and how many? Oh, I
Nah,
got
the
5.
problem is you. The problem
No,
is
it's
Alright.
but John's right. They want to open up because they get shut down so quickly. They keep it in to see if it's real.
But the thing is, you are actually putting your value over what I want, like what I am trying to do as myself, with my own focus on what is acceptable for me to date. It's like picking a car. You go out there, you want a Mustang, and the guy says all the paperwork says Mustang, and later on you find that the car shipped to your house, it's a Honda Civic. And you're like, well, we just want you to understand.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, all right. Be straight up. Be straight up all the time.
He scared me.
Be straight up all the time.
Listen,
Always.
I respect them because look, everybody's not the same. I respect that everybody's not the same.
That's true.
You ask me questions, I'm gonna answer them. I ain't got no problem being transparent out here, bro. Like at this
I
point,
mean,
like,
yeah, but I mean,
and the more time goes on, the less time we have to play games.
That's
They
true.
say that when they have issues.
but sometimes
very
being too
straightforward when
transparent
you
will
have
scare
issues,
people
too.
away, though. I've noticed too.
That sounds like a personal problem.
And then we can't date. Find somebody else. Go somewhere else. Thank you.
Like,
thank
why you dating somebody not being transparent? Like,
It doesn't have to be me. I don't have to be open to
I
everybody.
mean, to be transparent, you also have to have that trust. And if they don't feel like they have that trust yet, they're less likely to be transparent with you. I mean, trust is earned; it's not just freely
no one has
given.
trust off rip during a
No.
date.
What's
Like,
that?
no one has trust during that date. You have to keep dating to develop certain actions, like parts
you
of the
start
person.
running through stuff,
There's
yeah.
layers. All of us are onions at the beginning.
True.
You know,
Some,
I like onions.
My bad, Shrek. You got it.
Or some are just a potato, just stuck in the ground.
But here's the thing, like, bro, everybody has their own standards. Like I said, that's what it goes back to, of what they will and will not accept, and everybody's entitled to that. And whether it's conducive to the situation or not, that's on them. And we in 20. Another one said in the comments, what's her name? Oh, I don't even know how to say that. Queen. Yes, it's 2025. Dating is very, very different. What was even the standard for how you even approach somebody is different.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, because these days it's no one gives out the phone number these days. Like, oh, let me get your Instagram. If I was, I'm sorry, if I was dating somebody. If someone, I was dating, if I was in this dating market and I said, "Yo, let me get your number," and they said, "Here, you can have my Instagram," I'm gonna laugh and walk away. Look, I'm not trying to talk to you on fucking social media and feel like I'm one of those people who are chasing you on social media. I need a number. Let me text you or something like that. Let me give you a phone. Well, I'm not gonna call you because I don't like small talk like that. But let's text here and there. All right, let's set something up. That's how I would be. If you say, I'll give you my Snap or my Snapchat or Instagram. I'm gonna have a good day. Don't you? No, I don't. I've changed my mind just that quickly.
John knows me. I respect those days. It ain't. Like, I'm a person, like, you gotta be in the place that you at.
Different
I'm not
times.
for one of them people that definitely stare at their phone every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I like there to be some context. You got a problem with talking or being able to, because I mean, like, even on coffee dates or even like certain things that are like simple but small, you have to be able to talk about something. There has to be some type of connectivity, something going on in your brain other than, obvious, like, just little stuff. And it's like, today is very, very weird. I can't, like, today's day and age, like, to find that genuine individual that's like just straight honest from the get and like, this is what it is, and just, I ain't got nothing to hide. It is what it is. But it's like, yo, yeah, I don't feel like, because I feel like the world tries to make you change your standard consistently.
Well, they want you to
appropriate to the nonsense that's happening.
Yeah, society.
Wondering why things is off. Yeah, like, I don't give a damn about none of that, because y'all gonna have to deal with each other at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So all that other stuff, like, well, nah, we gonna set this up, because when it goes down that path, now I'm aware of it. So any other decision I make off of that, I'm aware. That's not saying, like you said before, you got to know your whole family history and, all right, pull out your transcript. It ain't all that, but it's just like, yo, like, in the day, there are important questions before I even bother.
But you want to know something? You want to know something? Y'all, the way Zone, you bring up how the dating stuff is. When you get older, especially now, like I'm 40 now.
Damn, old as fuck. How's your back feel?
Knees,
my back, my neck, and my back.
Nigga
Yes,
said,
but dating at 40 is different from dating at in your 20s. Like it's all like bubble shit. Like, oh,
You ain't got no time to play though, dude.
When you date at our age, is so what job you have? Is it a career? How long you been doing that? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
what
Are
we talking
you
about here? Yeah.
like you shut out all your cards? You show your cards.
Yeah,
If you
true.
still ain't like that at 40, you have issues. You always been the issue. You know, if you haven't leveled up. And so
But everybody's
that's
level up
another
game
thing.
is different, though. I think depending on where they're at in life.
Of course. But I'm saying, I'm not saying everyone has to be general. I'm saying to you, like to people, specific people have certain levels. You're talking about, you asking JP, who are you open to dating somebody with a kid? You ask Taj, are you open to? We're not setting the standard for people.
Yeah, true.
We just
True.
stating
It's
out
not. Yeah.
information. We just stating out information that we go through. Now there's some people who are into all that. I know this dude who loves like that whole sensitivity, hugging and all that. Like he live up the block from me. I'm not with like how he does, like how he
What
talks to
you
girls
say.
is totally different from how I talk to girls. And he's like 50 something. And that's all he loves. He's just big.
He's a sugar daddy. That's what he. He's
Nah,
somebody's
you don't got money
sugar
like that
daddy.
to be.
Hey, you don't have to have money all the time to be a sugar daddy to some people, though. I mean,
brown sugar. He's giving out brown sugar. Like what?
there's other ways to be a sugar daddy to people. You know what I mean?
What? You don't know what that
job
sugar
title.
is?
Nigga
Yeah,
said
exactly.
brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Nah, that's just hilarious.
I don't talk to cougars just because they're old. They gotta got money.
Yo, Queen, how many purses do you have inside your purse currently right now?
how many purses do you have inside your purse?
That's a SpongeBob episode, bro.
Yo.
I'm waiting to see the response to this. You got 3 purses inside of 1, 4, 5. Keep going.
You talking about a wallet?
No. How many wallets you have inside your wallet?
What?
Nah,
It's a legit thing. It's a legit thing, bro.
He's talking about how women have like basically big ass purses that have like other
Convenience
purses,
store.
like,
All right,
there's
let's
little
ask.
Other
I think
bags
Raylena's in
inside
here
of that
too.
one
She's
bag.
viewing.
Yo, them
Raylene, are
bags
you
be
still
heavy,
here?
bro. Have y'all
Do
ever
you
held
have
in
do you
your
have
bag?
handbags pursed? Do you carry purses? Do backpacks? Do you have them tucked inside one of another? Curiosity minds want to know.
No, hold on.
Queen,
I
are you
have a
still
hard
there?
time I have a hard time believing that they can't open a jar, but they can carry that heavy bag around.
You know that's also a
Something's not right.
myth too.
The math ain't
So
mathing.
there is
They
this
can,
thing.
bro. They just do
Women
it
can
so
do
that way you
all
can feel
this
like a man.
stuff that
Yes,
men
sorry.
that they ask men to do. A lot of them can do it. Like when the men's not around, they do it. No questions asked.
yeah.
It's just when the men's around, it's
make
like
him do
they want their men to do it for them. I mean, I guess I can see it, but at the same time, like
She said, what was the question?
Yeah. How many wallet purses do you have inside your current purse right now? I know you're looking at it. You probably glanced over like, should I tell him the truth or should I bullshit this? Because I know when I was 3. So you have three wallets inside of one? Is that what you just said? Have I had some
Yeah, brother.
papers? I rest my case, Your Honor.
Yeah,
One
brother.
purse. 3 in one purse?
I rest my case.
How many identities do you have?
How many
Son,
identities do you have?
Yo,
My
Super
mom,
organized. Super organized.
my mom do the same shit. She got a big ass purse that got other shit inside of it, and for every situation, she got something inside that
what don't be
bag.
running into
Wait.
Well,
Are we counting your makeup bag that's inside of there too? Because that makeup bag is actually like a little purse too. So that if you're not
Oh,
one all money, all right. Whoa, she's breaking it down. One all money.
Complex.
Let's all right. What are the other two? What are the other two? What are the other two? Let's hear this.
I bet one's emergency.
How many games?
One purse is all money.
Is
Is another purse all coins? Just out of curiosity, because we did have someone say that they separate their coins and their money to get coins and emergency in one. Okay. Now the third one.
Yeah.
The third one.
And makeup.
Wait. Hold on.
Ah, the other one is cards and shit, man.
No. She said there's no makeup in the other one. No. Oh wait. So one, no, I think that's the second one. Coins and emergency cards are all in the same one. Because you know with the cards, they normally have that zipper that you can put the coins in. Gift cards and credit card. Wait. So you have one purse for your money. Then you have one purse for coins and emergency cards. And then you have another purse for gift cards. What the fuck are hidden cards? What the fuck?
You know what type of person says this? The person with a credit score of 800. I guarantee you.
Hidden cards, period.
Period. I know exactly who.
And then wait, but hold on. So
these cards don't even get touched.
Wait. So that's one purse, 2, 3, and those 3 purses go inside of a bigger purse, right? What is inside of that purse besides just those purses?
That's a hidden card,
bro.
I'm just saying. She's pulling my case.
Emergency cards don't get touched. There's 3 cards that get used. Never full. There's 3 cards that actually use only 30% of the credit.
I
promise you.
Well, in reality, you really want to use about 10% if possible. No more than
10% if possible. 30% the max. That's what you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I know that's exactly the type of person we deal with. You said emergency card. Said, nah, this is for just lo and behold bills or something happens with her job. Worst case scenario. There's about 4 different layers.
Let me see something.
To go through: pepper spray, sanitizer, lotion. This is a girl who carries herself properly. No, I'm 100% correct. I
Fortress.
Oh, she has wipes in one. Lotion, pepper spray, hand sanitizer, wipes, taser.
Wipes.
This is a shorty who take care of herself.
Got the pads. That's the emergency pads.
Emergency pads. We know about that because when them joints just happen,
yep.
You ain't always a warning. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late.
The all red day.
10 different lip gloss. I don't know about that. That one. Hey,
10 different lip glosses. They say, yo, my shit popping at different hours, nigga. I got different flavors. Fuck you talking about?
Now you're making it look bad for women. No, I'm just kidding.
This is exactly. No, this
I
is
know this
person. You laughing?
I know a girl who carries a whole outfit in her bag.
Okay, now, where are you planning to go? Is you going on?
Get fucked tonight. Get fucked tonight. Get fucked tonight.
Yo, I know an organized woman when I see the resume.
Here's
what we say about wipes though. And this is an ignorance thing because a lot of dudes are like she said. I'm different though. Wipes are very essential even for men. I ain't gonna hold you.
Everybody need wipes in their bathroom.
Everybody need wipes. If a nigga really says something about wipes, that tells you how clean that nigga is.
Yeah, man.
You know that right now. If he has something stupid to say, like, "Oh, you carry white? Oh, you do?" Yes, I do.
I wipe till I don't see nothing.
Exactly. You're supposed to have wipes, bro. This dude wipes. Some choice is good. Dude wipes. And I bet you she know what those are. Dude wipes. Women know those are. Right, listen. You guys.
What is it? What is it? Poopery? Get that spray?
Poopery spray? Yep. She said facts.
Wipes are good. I'll use wipes.
Because dudes, you mean you're like, I can't stand that. That's going to be another topic of discussion. It's like, yo, when you sit there and like, because you like your butt being wet. I'm like, do you not wash your own? I hate that conversation. Because to me,
I do not mind using wipes.
Like you dirty.
Flushable wipes. You gotta be flushable wipes. Gotta be flushable wipes.
One dude on Instagram said, "Why did my butt need to be that clean? Ain't nothing going in it." I was like, "Yo, bro, that's not the point. That's the point." I was like, "That's
something gonna come out. You keep doing things like that."
What?
You're gonna have rashes. You're gonna have rashes.
You're just gonna stink. You're gonna have Tokyo Drift on your drawers.
Yeah, bro.
What's wrong with you? Nah,
Shorty can see the screech marks when you doing it, and she's like, "Oh, yo, what the fuck is that?"
Tell you, women give you a different smirk when they hear, "Yeah, I use dude wipes." Watch the reaction. Like, oh, this nigga clean. All right, he's clean.
I mean,
said, Lord,
it happens. It happens.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hold up.
You gotta use wipes, bro. You gotta use wipes. You get a good clean to use wipes.
No. Go back to that comment. What happens?
No, using wipes. Using wipes. It happens. You gotta use wipes.
Okay. I thought you
I
were
don't
talking about
I
something else,
no, I don't know what you talking about. You must be stuck on what John said.
No, I just heard it happens like all the like.
No, I was reading and I said wipes. So you got to use wipes. No one's immature here, Queen.
No,
Gosh.
I'm saying that, no. I think she was responding to when I said like the dudes like that have a problem when you say about wipes. They be like, "Oh, you use wipes." Like I've really heard dudes say that even in like public places.
I mean, I've heard that
like,
too.
nah,
It's like, why would you use wipes? Like, why wouldn't you? Like, you get a better clean. It's like dudes that like to use what's that thing? The toilets that you can spray yourself to clean. Whatever it's called. Like they're like, oh, there's a whole different thing. You use that. People are like, oh, that's gay. That's weird. It's not. He's getting fucking clean. Like there are places who do that. Places like you want to be clean. Fuck it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nigga, I made sure. Like we got bidets at every toilet in this house, and then the one in Brooklyn.
And you save on Scott tissue.
When I tell you,
You be
there's
spraying up your ass, Thad?
son, I don't give a fuck.
Look,
what
see,
you
this is
Guess what? Guess what?
He's
Guess what? That shit clean, you know. Nigga.
No, I'm not gonna.
That shit get
It's clean.
I ain't
We'll
gonna-
never be looking to verify that, but it's good to know.
I ain't worried about it.
No, I mean it's good hygiene. You know it's clean. It's clean. You know. Thad with a girl, he said, "Yo, eat the box," and she'd be like, "Is it clean?" Yeah, I just hit the bidet back there. It's clean. He's easy.
Fresh off the steaming pot is not. Yeah, no.
Hey, some people like that. They get down. They be like, I like girl to eat my ass out. I'm like, okay.
That's different. That's a different.
Not on this
different
podcast,
person.
sir.
It's like, okay. Top flight security
life on the
of the
edge if
world,
you doing
Craig.
that.
I'm concerned because JP's quiet, but not on this podcast.
JP, Mr. Entertainer is entertaining his thoughts right now.
Playing a game. That's a brolic ass horse.
Oh, God.
Oh, let me be quiet.
Yeah, my pop said, top flight security, don't let them on you.
No shit, nah, they not. I ain't worried about that shit. Yeah, ever since I got
Wait, hold on. Don't let them on you like that man correct that shit on his ass. Well, that's what he said, word for word.
I'm confused. I don't want to try to find out. But what I also want to say is that is another subject that, like cleanliness and how we even take care of ourselves. That's a very that's a very big thing. I'm noticing, and it even comes down to what is it? Your nails, and most of them people take that to an extreme. I think we live
Behind
in
the ears.
behind it. Yes, yo. Like that's the thing. So believe it or
Wait,
not,
what?
y'all
What
gonna
behind the
understand,
ears?
right? I said, be cleaning my ears. Like actually, like how you like.
Oh, yeah.
Yourself, like clean. So there are people, and don't like, for example, because my barber's a female, she tells me all of that stuff. She's like, "Yo, be some dudes that sit in the chair that they don't like. You could tell how clean they are."
You take the bar to like the bar soap to the body, and you wash like that. You still dirty.
Yeah. I got the African on.
I mean, you should be using more than just a bar, though. You should be using some type of rag or something. Not a loofah because you don't want that plastic in your body. But I mean, it's already plastic in most people's bloodstreams right now. But you want at least a rag to clean your stuff.
Your body.
No, you're not we're not barbarian. We're it's like
just a bar soap. You're not gonna actually scrub no ridges. You're just using the bar. John's dirty as fuck, y'all.
No, I'm not. Oh my God! I said
no.
I said if you use a bar, you still dirty.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, there's people who just use their hands. That's not really getting you clean.
Yeah,
no. Not getting off the dead skin cells. Yeah, that's.
My pop says how grown ass folks in their 30s and 40s have all these game systems and the kids don't. You don't have to say that. Go get a job. Go buy your own. No. I mean, the kids got to earn them. You don't just give them game systems just because. Like, not to mention game systems today are just as much as a fucking car note. They were a lot cheaper back in the day. Way cheaper back in the day.
Whose car note is $70?
A game system? A game system.
JP would
The fuck?
JP would be balling out of control.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what the fuck.
Don't give Nintendo any ideas.
Bro, another thing on just smell. I've been around people, bro. Like the underarm smell should not be happening in our age group,
bro.
He must be Russian.
If I
No, I have to agree with Mr. Wilson this one.
The race.
No. There are people who don't smell their own BO, but believe it or not, there are some people who can walk around and not actually smell their own BO. Like my thing is, if I feel like if someone else could smell your BO, you should be able to smell your own BO. Like
if you could smell it, somebody else smells it.
Yeah, if you can smell it, someone else can smell it. But if you can't smell it,
well,
there's a fucking problem.
No, but when it
big
comes to
problem.
science, when it comes to your own odor, you can actually become acclimated to your own smell where you don't smell it.
Yeah, I definitely could agree. It's
that's how you know it's been going on for a while, and that's the problem.
And in some countries, they don't use any body odors.
No, they do. They use it's different though.
That love the smell. No, there's countries that don't use any. I know these guys that out in construction fields that they don't use any of it. And there's girls out there who actually like that. They love the musky smell of a natural man.
I'm sorry, I don't want my nose nostril hairs to be burning from onion smell. Actually, it smells worse than that. People who smell musty just smells like some fucking harsh ass onions that burn my nostrils, and I'm always, what the fuck? I remember when I used to go to Planet Fitness way back in the day before I found a new home to go to. There was always this one cat that was always in there, and no one ever said anything to him because I guess he was a big guy to them. I called his ass out like, bro, I think you need to go in the back in the locker room, wash those armpits, put some deodorant on. What do you mean? Bro, every time you walk past me, my nostrils feel like they're on fire. You fucking smell, bro. And he finally smelled himself. He's like, oh damn! And he was like looking around the gym like, ain't nobody said shit. Don't worry, I'll let you know. Like, you walked past me 3 times. I'm gonna let you know. My nose hairs are burning every time you walk past me. I need you to rectify this, bro. Like, you got to. But there are some people who, like John said, I think there are some people who do enjoy it though.
It's some of it's in their culture, and hey,
you think it's a culture thing? I have to look this up actually.
It's definitely a culture thing. Trust me, look it up. And there's some cultures out there, mainly Asians, that they don't like the perfume scent that's in some of these deodorants and stuff.
Well, some of the stuff not supposed to be used in the way it'd be used.
Some of these countries, they don't want any scent. Like having even if you smell like, oh, I smell good, just smelling good can be too much for somebody.
Yeah, it depends if they have a sensitive smell, I think.
Well, there's some countries that have massively sensitive smells. Like Japan, for instance. They don't have high odors. They have no odors. No odors. Smell like nothing. Like maybe the natural like herbs and stuff that's in the lotions and soap, they're okay, cool. But if it's like purposely fermented smells, it's too much. Look it up, bro. I had to look this up because me and my cousin, we were planning trips to go to Seoul in Japan, and we found out so much information about certain countries.
Oh, and so what John is saying is true, but it's because the reason why they don't have a problem with it because they love the fermented foods, like like some places like the cheeses that are ripe with the smell, and it smells good to them, so it gives them that close feeling of smelling stuff like that, so they're not bothered by it because they enjoy stuff like that. They're bothered
by somebody's presence. If your presence overwhelms an area.
Yeah, I'm guess there are some cultures that don't bother it at all. I don't know, for some reason, maybe it's because certain senses feel overloaded, especially like smells. If a smell is too strong, I have like a sensory overload, and I gotta excuse myself from it, especially if I do not like the smell. So I can see that, I guess. It's very interesting. Oh, so people who crave. So here's the thing. The background: in most recent years, they found out that patients who have an iron deficiency, anemia, they actually crave the smell of musty, of like BO. Like they're more attracted to it. So apparently, if you're have anemia, the smell of your own body odor actually probably calms you, or smell of other people's body odor calms you. It doesn't bother you because the ammonia, or the whatever it's fucking called, the anemia, they apparently are attracted to the smell, according to research. It's a behavioral thing. Oh, that's interesting. I would not ever partake in that, even if I was. I think that's one that I would have to call out.
No fucking wonder you can't hear me. My mic is muted. Nigga, hell to the no. I do not agree. As an anemic individual, hell no.
I mean, you're probably one of the few cases that don't, but apparently there's research out there that shows that there are people who have anemia that actually enjoy the smell. They're attracted to the smell. I think it's a chemical off balance in their body that makes them, like the smell more. I could get that. Could I get behind that and be with that movement? Absolutely. Hell no. Hell to the no.
It's the same as somebody who likes the smell of, the natural odors of a woman. When they're doing it. Like there's certain smell. Some people are attracted to that.
Yeah. Like the pheromones. It's the pheromones pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I think men and women naturally have a natural odor that comes off of them that attract the opposite to them. And it's probably very subtle that no one ever notices it whatsoever, except for that person. And a lot of people say, well, it's the perfume or cologne you wear. No, I don't. That may have a part of it, but what about those days you don't wear it and that person's still drawn to you for a smell that has nothing to do with a perfume or cologne? So I worked in the medical field, and it's true. What's true? What I just said about the anemia? Quinn?
No, I think that was something entirely different that she was talking about beforehand that she was agreeing with. I don't think the anemia thing was. I think the weight is more towards the anemia thing, because nigga.
No, yeah, that threw me off. As I was like looking up as you guys were talking about, I was like, real quick, let me look up, and sure enough, it's right there. It's on ashpublications.org. .org things are more credible than .com. So
crazy ass. Get your ass down.
And hormonal imbalance, infections, and metabolic disorder. Oh, it could be. So yeah, if you like those smells, or if you have persistent body odor per se, and you do all like the things you're supposed to do to have good hygiene, and you still have just bad BO, because believe it or not, there are people.
Okay, that may be different. Okay,
yeah, there are people who can take a shower and do all other stuff and be super hygienically clean, clinically, right? But if their body augments a certain odor, no matter what, no matter how they try to clean different shampoos, different deodorants to try to, get rid of smells, their body naturally just kicks out that smell that's strong, that overpowers everything else that they have. That's very interesting.
And this is one guy I know who always, I know that he's here, at the job site. You can tell.
He said at the job site.
No, I think it's actually, I hate to say it, but I feel like when you're around a certain person for so long, like their must, because I want to say each person that gets musty has a distinct smell. Their must is very distinct than others. And the only reason why I say that because when I was going to gym for this guy, eventually called out about it. When I would smell him, like John said, like when this guy at work, he knows it's this person here. Yeah, and it was for me too. Every time this person walked by in the gym, he didn't have to be close enough to me, but he can walk a certain way and the wind could just pick up the AC and the fans, just blow his scent towards my way. And I would instantly turn my head and be looking like, I thought you were here. I'm gonna stay fuck away from you because I shit you not, bro. Every time he would walk close enough to where like I could reach out and touch him, my nose hairs felt like they were on fire. And like the guy is great in spirit. Like he was a great dude. Like when I called him out and let him know, like he actually thanked me because he didn't realize it had gotten that bad. I was like, yeah, bro. That's why people are literally keeping their distance from him. Like he'd go to a machine to work out, and people would like his surrounding area. They would just clear out because they just didn't want to be bothered with his smell. And I mean, something that odor, that BO, can actually, you know, make people sick sometimes or really get to people. So I have a reply.
And it's also it's what you put in your body that creates odors. So when you eat in specific types of foods, herbs, all that has to do with how your body's waste is being discharged. Your body digests, and yes, we have to shit out food, but you could sweat out waste. That's another way our body gets rid of waste is through sweating. So certain smells or things that we eat, especially if it's like they're like red meats and all that. When you eat heavy red meats, they take a long time for your body to digest. Sometimes it'll even rot depending on how old it was when you first ate it. And your body would digest spoiled foods in your body. And that will pour out your skin, you'll shit it out, you'll piss it out.
Yeah.
And it'll smell like when you eat asparagus, everyone knows that smell when you piss.
Yeah.
Eating asparagus.
And
it's similar to that. You could smell that just that in itself.
Asparagus, I think, is the
some
only
cultures
one.
Eat specific types of foods more than other cultures. So you have to put that in perspective.
Asparagus is the only food that I can eat asparagus and go take a piss like 30 minutes later and smell it.
Like a mix of all types of stuff that you're doing to your body.
Yeah. I mean, there are foods out there that literally are harming your body every time you eat them, like pineapple. Pineapple are literally attacking you while you eat them. They taste good, but there's like miniature little needles inside of pineapple that are meant to actually eat you, kind of. So like as you're eating pineapple, it's eating you. If you eat too much pineapple, you do some real serious damage to your body.
Well, I was wondering why that shit felt like weird.
This man over here overindulging in pineapples and shit. So I saw this video. This chick, she was like, if a dude is like super gassy, right? Super gas, like it's like just all over the place. Like just when he goes, it's like the works. She was like, it mean he's getting his shit fucking pushed in on a regular basis. That won't talk to him. Like, yo, what if that motherfucker had some chili though, and then just ran through his ass? So any man that just has the runs just means he's gonna get fucking plowed back there. No, absolutely not. Like that doesn't make any sense. But they're like, yeah, if this guy just has the runs, I'm not gonna talk to him because that means he's gay on the DL. No, it just means he probably ate some shit that tore his fucking stomach up. That's what the fuck that means. I'm not saying there may be cases where there are guys who just there may be guys that just have the runs, and there may be guys that literally getting their shit pushed in that have that same problem, but they're not the same. All right, one's clearly from nightly activities that they partake in, and the other one's from indulging in food that's going to upset your stomach. And I know a lot of men that eat some food or eat dairy products that just blow right through them. I mean, mind you, you're not really supposed to be consuming dairy like that, but people do. So I mean, I just don't know.
I'm gonna join back. I'm gonna eat my food.
And then he's gonna go in the toilet.
Maybe.
Word.
I'll call y'all when I'm on the toilet.
That's fucking wild, my guy. Took the words. Oh shit.
He's gonna try to give a point and he's gonna pause a little bit.
Oh, here. No, since we have a woman here, let's ask her that question that we asked about dating with kids, dating someone with kids. There we go. Because I don't think she was here for your guys' bit. But Queen, if you wait, hold on, I had a message. Queen, if you were ooh, that looks good. In the market, right? And you were talking to someone and they had kids, would that be a deal breaker for you? Would you date someone that had kids or would you not? I think you kind of probably missed what they had to say, but I mean, if you ask, I'm probably sure they'll run it down. Well, we want to hear your view because, you know, you are a woman here. So let's hear it from a woman's side. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Oh wait, ad starting a little bit. Okay. Hey, Queen, I had sent you an invite, by the way, to my Discord a while ago, so you could join up. But I remember what you said. You're not very technology inclined, so I'll have to walk you through that one day. But we had a conversation and about, you know, dating someone that has kids. And some of them say yes, some of them say no. You know, it depends on the scenario. It would depend. Mr. Wilson definitely wouldn't be sticking around. But, you know, I can't say that. I can't say 100% that his answer would probably be completely true no matter what. I do feel like if the right person came along for anybody, the right person came along, I think there are people who would possibly consider. But on the first sign of some fuckery shit by trying to be involved with somebody that has a kid, they'd be out the fucking door in a heartbeat without a questions asked. But I do have a feeling that some would partake, test the waters, especially if they've never tested the waters before. Just to say, yep, they walked down that path before. They know it's not their cup of tea. So that way they can easily just say no off rip to anybody in the future. And I think Raylena said that she does have a purse. But I think like it's more like a big bag for like snacks, which I could totally get that. A woman says, "Hey, yo, we're going to the movies," and she pulls out a fucking big ass purse. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm gonna say, "Hey, yo, we're going to the store to stock up before to go to the movie theaters," because we all know those movie theaters be fucking highway robbery. Fucking
you got that pocketbook.
Highway robbery at the theaters when you could just take your snack. I really actually think that there should be a movie theater out there that allows you to freely just take your snacks. I mean, still have options for them to sell stuff there because, you know, most people still want that fresh popcorn or whatever they consider fresh there. That popcorn and be able to buy the soda drink or like an icy. Like I go to movie theaters, I always get me an icy or some nachos because I'm not going to go bring me some fucking hot ass nacho cheese from home with nacho chips. I'll just get at the shows with the jalapeno peppers and my icy, right? Or maybe a thing of popcorn. When it comes to like, you know, my candy and whatnot, those little crunch bites that they give, man, I'll go to like Five Below or something like that and get the exact same thing for like $1 versus going and get it from them for like $7. You got me fucked up. Like I can get the same thing across the street for $1 or less. I'm gonna go with that option. I'm just saying. I think there should also be movie theaters that allow you to do that. I mean, there are movie theaters that sell you food. I really don't understand the reason. I mean, I probably do understand the reason because what if you bring an item of food in there that has a hard, strong, distinct smell that bothers everybody's experience in the movie? I get that. Well, what do you say about those people who order food at the show and they're sitting in front of people who aren't buying food like that and You don't say anything about what they ordered at the movies, because if a movie theater sells food, the food gets brought to them. That smell goes through the whole movie theater. So if there are movie theaters that are willing to do that, there should be movie theaters willing to allow you to bring in your own snacks with no repercussions. Because let's be honest, it's just fucking snacks. Like,
Well, they don't really bother you if you.
no,
come
there are a
in
lot
with a
that
bag.
bar. There's some movie theaters that actually check your bags and make sure you're not bringing shit.
Not in New York. Well, by Times Square, you walk in with a bag, they don't care.
Yeah. There are some that actually check though. That always catches me when I see it. But I mean, I understand the reasoning too, because I mean, for them to check sometimes. You know what was that? A Batman? I remember, what was it? The Batman movie a while back.
Yeah, somebody dressed as Joker shot up.
Yeah, they brought stuff in there and they start shooting up shit during the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Like, so I understand for like wanting to check your shit for safety reasons, but I feel like if they check and they see like candy or shit like that in there, like, leave them the fuck alone. Like, your fucking prices are outrageous. Like, for a movie theater, to go to the show with like a family of 4, just for the tickets alone these days is already $50. And you want me to spend damn near $80 some to get everybody snacks when I can spend like $20 to do the same thing at the store across the street? I'm gonna go with the less costly item across the street. $20. Everybody gets what they want and then some, let's see, words out of my mouth, and there was one more thing. There was a topic I wrote down. Oh wait, my pop said something about tell her to tell Turkey Legs to hook it up.
Yeah. I was just reading that. I was like, nigga, wait, what? Hey, what is he talking about, bro?
Half y'all didn't earn y'all game system when y'all were kids. Believe it or not, like Ego, he definitely had to have grades up there. But a lot of people got game systems back in the day though, so that way the kids wouldn't have to worry about going outside and that they wouldn't be bothering the parents. It was more of a, here's your game system, shut the fuck up type thing. Leave me alone. And kids didn't say shit because you gave us a free game system. We can go play for hours until we're told we can't do it no more. I mean, that's
my dad never bought. My parents never bought us a game system. We bought our own.
When you were old enough to make some money, right?
When we started making money, that was it. We put our money together and we bought our own system.
That's kind of similar for me. The only difference is with me.
Talk about Queen Glow.
My pops made it where Kyrie and I had to share the shit, but then he was like, well, I really bought it for him. And I was like, oh, okay.
I remember that shit.
I can't touch the shit. I said, all right, cool. I went and that was with like PS3 or some shit like that.
You went
and got me a what was it? That's when I got the 360. So it was like PS2 or PS3, some shit like that. I was like, all right, cool. Let me go get me a 360 and went the fuck off. I've been buying my own shit since then because it was like, you're not gonna tell me what I can and can't do. Like that was from like 13, 14 up till, well, now I'm a fucking grown man, so I don't expect nobody to buy me no fucking game system. But
if you're a prospective person who's interested in dating them, he's more than happy to take a donation for a game system in the future with pleasure.
Yeah.
Am I lying though?
This nigga retarded.
But am I lying though?
It depends. What you talking about? It depends, because I'm not just gonna take a donation. Because if somebody, it comes with stipulations.
Nah, they just donate. It's like, oh, here's an Xbox for you. Here's a game system for you. You probably be like, all right, yeah, no strings attached.
Hell yeah,
no.
good looking.
Yeah, see my point exactly. So like I said, he's willing to take a donation.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, hell yeah. But, you got to do something strange for this? Nah, no ma'am. No sir, no ma'am. I'm okay.
Yes, I did have every game system. I still have every game system with no problem. Actually, I don't have the new Switch 2 yet. That is on the list to get one day. But I'm not in a rush to get that one just because it's like limited to what you can do.
Amount of games.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
They
care.
can-
I'd
they
get mine
can
for Mario Kart, bro.
legitimately-
That's what I would get it for. So
They shutting
I'm
this shit off now.
yeah.
Fuck that.
I am
Hey, who
a
you biting? I'll bite
I'm
your
what you
ass
call
back.
a
Yeah, get off of me.
a console branded game person. There are certain game or certain consoles I will only play a particular game on. Every now and then I have switched it like Metal Gear Solid. I won't play true hardcore Metal Gear Solid unless it's on fucking PlayStation. That's just me. I was introduced to it on PlayStation. That's where I'm gonna fucking keep it. GTA is the only one I jump platforms for because when I first played GTA, it was on the PlayStation, and I loved it. And I was like, yo, I was like, PlayStation, Dark Side, let's go. Well, let's fucking go. And then I realized the real Dark Side is fucking Xbox with better fucking possibilities of shit. And then I went there. So when I got my Xbox and had GTA, I was like, there's no really fucking reason. Because GTA was the first game I had on Xbox. I never got into Halo. I didn't give a fuck about Halo. Still don't.
Still don't.
My first
Nigga
game
still
on the Xbox was a GTA game. It was, where we at, GTA 4 now? So it was GTA 3. It was right before this last one came out. That
Nigga
was my
said
first.
4. Nigga, we had 6, bro. We waiting for 6 to come out.
Oh yeah, that was like GTA 4 then. 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
When because I want to say that 4 is when I went to the Xbox. It was when I first went to the Xbox. Because I went there.
Nah.
No, yeah, it was because 3 was still on PlayStation. 3 was definitely not on Xbox
The
shit.
first Xbox on the first GTA was 4 on Xbox.
Yeah, that's the one I got it for. It was the first one because I remember playing Vice City and all the other ones on the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I remember all that shit. But
I
when
know I played San Andreas. No, San Andreas was definitely after 3. Never mind.
yeah, I didn't play when it was 4. It was 4 is when I made the transition for GTA on Xbox. But I was like back in the day, the L1, L2, or R1, L2, square, triangle, square, left, right, like real quick, like, with the codes. And that's when like putting codes in the system was dope. It was fun. It was cool. Now it's like you do that shit, your shit gets banned. Like, but you know those games put those codes in there for you to use and abuse and have fun. Like that, I want to say GTA has always had those codes, no matter what, in every system. Oh, did you guys hear that GTA is dropping a new thing for the last GTA that's out right now? Before the game drops, like they're gonna do the last ride mission where you have to complete everything, and then potentially it's supposed to allow you to carry over all your stuff from this GTA into the new one. Like, I actually think that's kind of dope, huh?
It's false.
Is it false? Because if it's real, bro,
Yeah,
I'll be right there doing that fucking mission. I tell you that right now.
Nothing from GTA 5 is crossing over from your online experience.
Not money for sure. Damn sure not gonna be
nothing.
No, nothing. Yeah.
Your shark cards might, if you purchase any shark cards, but that's it.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to look this
Nothing
up
from your
more
own
thorough.
save is being transferred.
So that whole doing the mission and whatnot and transferring over is not gonna be legit. Even
No,
though they
there
have,
is a
like,
last big mission. There is a last big mission that it's the last heist that they're coming out with, but that only allows you to be able to purchase and buy every single thing that was in GTA that you never had the ability to. So anyone who didn't have certain things, items in the game, now it's your chance to have like whatever you want.
Wow.
That's all it is.
Well, damn.
But yeah, your character is not transferring over because the online is not finished at all. The online's coming out like almost a whole entire year after the campaign drops.
That's gonna be interesting either way.
And the PC version is coming out, I think, 6 months after console.
P6, you said?
GTA 6 for PC is dropping like months after console.
I wonder if it's gonna, I gotta look up to see if this is actually gonna be cross-platform this time.
Mm.
Because you know, all
That's
these
a good
games are
question.
coming cross-platform. Like apparently, when Xbox and Steam drop their like combined counts together, there's apparently talks that they're gonna get away with like the paywall that you have on Xbox currently, where you have to like pay for your membership to be able to play games. Apparently, that's gonna that's gonna go away when they completely merge Steam and Xbox and the console together.
Well, the Steam machine already has Xbox.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the new Xbox system that you're doing, because you know the new Xbox system is supposed to be like pretty much a miniature PC that can handle Steam games with ease.
Well, the Steam machine is like Steam machine literally took a crap on PlayStation and Xbox. There's no reasons to buy the new Xbox or PlayStation if Steam has their thing. Reason why is because you don't need a subscription to play online.
I know, that's why they said they're going to try to go away, do away with the membership portion of it, which I think is pretty dope, because if you have like a family like I do, in order for my kids to play online Xbox, I got to pay for each one of their memberships. What the memberships being $30 almost per membership? That's fucking ridiculous. Right. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I don't know why they did away with their family membership plan that they had, because that family membership they had saved everybody's ass. Now there's none of that shit anywhere. So we'll have to find out and see. Big job, man. Cool. But Queen didn't answer the question. I don't know where she went. I was trying to give her time to reply back to that question. She never answered it. Let me see. Let's see something real quick. See if I can get her to answer before we skedaddle for the week. Let me see. Hold on 1 second.
And when it comes to video games, there's Chinese developers that are coming out with a lot of open world multiplayer games. Literally almost all their games is going to be multiplayer. So I think that's awesome, because with China getting more involved with the gaming industry as well as Korea, they're setting a new, I understand, standard on how games should be.
Hey, I'm just waiting on the full dive bodysuit games to come out. That's all.
They should get rid of all these AAA companies. They need to recreate their structure and stop letting the investors bully the games. Just so Queen, you can get a higher amount of money.
Queen just came back. Queen, what is your stance on dating somebody with children? I don't know if you were here when Mr. Wilson and John and Ego gave their response
last week.
Oh yeah, you gave yours last week. So everyone here last week either. But trying to see her belief in philosophy, and we'll end it with that segment. Chopping up about that for a minute. Let's see what she has to say. Well, if I love you, I'll love all of you. So she's saying she would date someone with kids. But so off rip in a relationship, no ghetto shit going on. So off rip, if you met someone and you started talking to them and they told you had kids, you'd consider dating them and being with them if they had kids. with somebody else? Would it matter on the age of the kid? Like, I know, what was it, Mr. Wilson or Mr. Rivers that was here said, you know, if the kid was like under what, 5, 3?
That's Mr. Rivers.
Yeah, he said that, you know, he couldn't do it because he know that, you know, that person's still smashing the other person because how old the kid is. So it's too much of a chance.
Yeah, he's stupid for that. That's
All
funny
right.
as hell.
I would never date someone who doesn't have all their priorities all the way in line. So that means the man that I'm dating has to have everything done correctly. There should be a good relationship with the child's mother. We should all have a good relationship so we can all be one. One team, one goal. I get that. Co-parenting.
One mind, one band. Okay.
No,
Not bad.
I can respect that. I can
Okay.
respect that. I can respect that.
I dig it.
How do y'all feel about that statement, Mr. Wilson?
Wilson jumped out. Taj jumped out.
He's still here.
Oh shit.
No, he went to go do something.
Oh, did he say he'd be right back? Okay. Oh, what about you, John? From the statement, she also followed up with, my man now, I am the first, the only. So,
I agree.
wait, are you saying kid, you become before the kids? Is that what I'm hearing? I mean, you're probably not meaning it that way. But
She and her kid is one. Can't accept her without accepting the kid.
Okay, true. I mean, that's true there to that, because I mean, but I guess that kind of depends on when they tell you that they have kids, because again, all right, here's one. So if you're dating somebody, right, and you're talking to them, right, they don't really know much about you. Say you just met them, right? They saw you, they liked how you look, they're chopping up with you, they take you out 2-3 dates. Are you telling them right away you got kids? Or are you going to feel them out before you start talking about your kids in front of them to make sure they're savory cats and not people you need to watch your back around? Absolutely. You're telling them that you have kids right away, or are you filling them out before you let them know what the deal is?
I mean, don't get your hopes up. In my opinion, don't get your hopes up to talking to somebody, and then, you know, when you do drop that ball of, hey, well, I do have a kid, and he be upset.
Do let them know.
You can't be upset.
You know, I think it's more acceptable for my kids come first. True. I think it's more acceptable for a woman to have kids being in the dating market in society versus a male to have kids being in a dating society and not being with that significant person that they had that kid with.
Are you saying it's easier to be in a dating field, or
women definitely have it a lot easier typically than men do?
Oh,
and I know this from personal experience, because before, you know, I was married and whatnot, and I was in that dating market with my oldest kid.
Nigga said, I got
So-
5 of them. Nah.
But I know, like, for my oldest, when she was born, and, you know, I didn't tell people right away. I mean, people who knew me knew, but it was like, do you want me to eat your kid? No, absolutely not. I don't trust you like that to be my kid. But there are a lot of people like, oh, you have a kid, I don't want to talk to you. And they, at the same time, in the same breath, they'd be like,
okay, bitch,
but I got a kid too, though. Wait, you have a kid, but you won't talk to me because I have a kid, but you have a kid, but you won't date me because I have a kid? And it's like, oh, because you're not with the mothers, that means you're, you know, pretty much a piece of shit. Wait, that's not how that works, though.
Bitch, I got the kid. What the fuck?
But yeah, it's definitely not how that works. So, like, so let's say, you know, you do have the kid or you don't have the kid. It's not always the male's fault that a relationship doesn't work.
No,
Another time it can be the women's fault, you know. But at the same time, typically the men take the blunt of the blame for it. I never truly understood that. Like I said earlier, like if you cheat on your significant other, it's, oh, you're a piece of shit, you're a dirtbag, you're this and that. And then if the woman cheats, what did he do to make you cheat? What do you mean? What did he do to make you cheat? He didn't do a damn thing. Why does he have to? Why does he have to do something?
You go, girl. You get your cake and eat it too. Shit like that. But you said,
Yeah.
You a dog.
Society.
I can't believe you went out there. You
The
cheated
best-
on her, but as a dude.
The best one I heard before it was, I didn't mean to cheat on you. I didn't. It just happened. So wait, you slipped, fell on his dick, and you
slipped,
cheated on
fell,
me.
landed on
You
his
didn't mean to do that though, right? Like that was an accident. Like somehow you tripped, your pants came down, and while everything came down, you landed on top of him. And all that, but it was an accident. You didn't mean to.
No, because she accidentally sucked his dick too.
Yeah,
So
yeah. His pants was down. You
that's a
accidentally, you
part
fell.
of it.
Oh, you're like,
He
what?
Oh my god. Oh, damn! It went in my throat. He fell again. Damn! I fell on his lap. Damn! I got his dick in me.
There's
Like,
a
that's
lot of
crazy.
fun.
Come on, shorty. Stop lying.
But it's like,
Stop
you know,
it.
but if you think about it, like if a
Get some
man said
help.
the same thing, it's like, no, how'd that happen? I tripped, I fell, and I slid inside. It's the same thing,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? I just stumbled into some pussy. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to. It just, know what I'm saying? I was just walking. I stumbled. My pants dropped. Then my underwear came down because of this branch, right? Like I stumbled and it like hit this branch too. Shit was crazy. Like I got a little scratch mark too. Look, it's right here. Don't mind that it looked like a little scratch from nails. It's, you know what I'm saying? But
A porn director.
yeah. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I just fell, and she was laying like she was on the porch, like, and I just fell in it, and I was like, damn.
He just fell in
I
it.
just- you know
He
what I'm
said,
saying?
I just fell
I
in
just-
it. I just fell in it.
I don't
How
know
you just
what it was,
fall
like,
in
every
it?
time-
Yo, how'd you
every
fall in it?
time-
Were her pants down already? Were they already down?
I'm gonna tell. Nah, cause she was like in this dress, right? And so when it came down to it, like every time I would pull out, something would like suction me back into it. So it's like I don't know, son. This shit was crazy. Like, and I just couldn't stop. It's like, I guess I came, and then yeah, I ain't mean to cheat.
He
though.
said, you better
was trying
watch
to get
out. The
out.
Chicago Bears, they go all the way. Wait, what?
What the fuck does that mean? Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
Time out.
Wait.
No, I got you, Thad. I got you. Where is it?
No.
Yo.
Oh my god, I
shit
cracked
is
myself
crazy.
up. I'm like it.
Nah, I'm
I'm
glad you
calling
got
this
that
now.
one. 'Cause That was the perfect one to put out. That's the perfect one. I'm glad you had it.
So Pops. What was your excuse if you ever top flight security better be quiet? They already beating you.
Oh, what? Oh, come on, son.
Top flight.
I'm not worried about New York getting beat. All right, I'm not
So
worried
Pops,
about that.
I'm sure you've been into this situation before. What was your excuse when you got caught red-handed when you was in this situation? Don't say you were never in this situation, because I guarantee you probably were one or
Call me
twice.
red-handed.
What was your excuse? That it didn't happen, or you tripped and fell,
It wasn't me.
or you were asleep and they took advantage of you? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I do.
It wasn't me.
I'm sorry,
You
Wilson.
cut me on the counter. It wasn't me.
Talking about it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I know he's. Oh, there we go. There it is.
I'm sorry, Wilson.
Let me read it.
I'm sorry, Wilson.
Well, I told my wife she was my wife. Wait, let me read it to myself first so I can break it down, bro. Because I'm severely dyslexic and trying to read this out loud and hear me read it, trying to read what he wrote. It's just not going well for me right now. So let me see. What?
And I know, nigga, I know that you are. That's what I was like, huh, nigga? Huh? Read that one more time. I don't think you seen that correctly. Punk ass cats.
I told a girl if that was my wife, she would have never let her drive off with a car. So I. Hold on. Yep. I'm listening. Oh, so pretty much what you said. He was doing misdirect with them. He was he was making sure he was never in the same place at the same time with them. That's pretty much what he's saying. He is doing the look at this hand while I do this over here. That is what he was. He said he was trying, they were trying to kill him. He said.
Queen said player shit.
Player shit. Period.
That's what it is.
Oh my god. So, in his experience, the women had teamed up and was driving his car together looking for him. So when he got caught, they were in the same vehicle driving around looking for him. Yeah, that's too much for me. I don't got time for that.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's
they were out here telling them.
Yo, facts. Listen, that's part of the reason why my black ass will not mess around with multiple women at the time. Nigga, I can't even have a female friend that I'm OD cool with and my girl who happen to be jealous of each other. I couldn't have them talking at the same, like be talking to them at the same time. I did that shit already. I accidentally called one the other one's name. Fucked my whole shit up. It was all the way up. Pussy on cold. Shit was a faucet on warm. Now that shit icicle, frozen. I get drips. It's not really working like that. Shit crazy.
So here's one. He said the other time he got divorced and then his wife found out he had a 10-year-old daughter.
What? He then found out his wife had a 10-year-old. How the fuck did you? What? How? What?
That's cheating to the extreme.
What?
Yeah.
Like she left it with the father and.
No. He was cheated while married.
Okay.
Had a kid while married with somebody else.
Oh, he.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he's saying.
You said she. That's
no.
What?
And then when they got divorced, she found out that he had a 10-year-old daughter.
Yeah, dickhead. Dickhead.
That's calling you a dickhead.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You call my pops a dickhead?
Oh shit. Yo, he got fucked over, didn't he? He got fucked over.
It was him who did it. It was him who did it.
I thought we were talking about modern times. I was like, dickhead, you got fucked over. But nah, see, your pops was wildin'. Your pops was wildin'. All right, hands down.
It's a dickhead.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. You still tweaking the fuck out for getting. You got found out that nah. She had to try to take him for everything without fail.
They apparently the first time they drove around his vehicle looking for him to catch his ass. The damn top flat security. That's how you feel. Hey.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not?
Are you not entertained?
I crack myself up in my own podcast sometimes.
That's wild though. I'm not going for it. Yo, you're a wild man. Yo, no. Hell no, I couldn't do it. They already know they would be chasing my ass down for weeks.
So
they putting gas in my car to keep it. I already know it. Just to hunt me in my own shit. Nah.
Them two different incidents. You got away with it for 2 years. Or 4 years or 2 years? What he was saying is that
just found out that he had a 10-year-old daughter.
So what he's saying, he was a hoe before he got married, and
right.
When he got married, the whole life was too good for him, so he had to continue being a hoe. Which bringing that statement, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, or you can't turn a hoe into a house husband. Point example right here.
Yeah. I ain't gonna front. You probably was better off like, hey, look, so you gonna have an open relationship if that's because if you knew you was still gonna be fucking, or just at least I know you ain't tell her that.
Yeah.
I know your pops ain't tell her, hey, look.
Later, John.
All right. I know your pops ain't be like, hey, look, I am gonna be fucking around with other women.
And now I think about this,
all right, cool.
He mentioned this, and I do remember this, and I do remember at the whole time he was trying to entangle me so deeply into his lie. He was like, I think I was 15, 16. I was trying to just do my own little thing, trying to be me. And I remember them trying to have me lie and be like, yo, tell them you're like 19, 21, off in college and that. Because I looked the part, so I could potentially be like that. So I remember for the longest, I think my older sister thought I was almost probably in my 30s already before the truth finally came out. Because he was trying to have everybody believe in that story. That's okay, Queen. We're probably gonna end up calling it a wrap soon, but I'll let you know if we do. So I vaguely remember this. Oh my god, that was hilarious. That is fun. Before we go, I say it is in November, and for our conspiracy theory segment, I ain't seen no shit come down yet. I'm just gonna say
I'm waiting, nigga. I come outside. I'm outside right now with the headphones on, like looking up at the stars. Like, all right, where the fuck y'all at, son?
Well, this motherfucker out here waiting for some shit to come to us. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, nigga. Listen, maybe you will. But they like 7 to 10 foot black people.
I mean, if they came down and say, "Yo, we got this shot to give you some superpowers. You could run as fast as the Flash." I'm like, "Yo, sign me up." Go ahead, right here.
All the way with that.
I'll take 5 of them.
We'll give you a random superpower. What kind of?
No, random superpower.
Specific one.
Absolutely no random superpower.
That's what I'm saying. Like. You heard me say, I'm gonna ask if I have a specific one, or is it like we just gonna give you one of our random vibes?
I mean, you can give me the teleport power too. Let me teleport in a blink of an eye anywhere I want to, anytime I want, any place I want, anytime I want. Time.
Yeah, I don't think I will want. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't think I would want to be a speedster though.
I'd be a speedster. Absolutely fucking dilly.
The only reason is if you go back towards when Wally was talking about how he was having a date and the nigga got up and dipped off, saved mad people and came back to his date. He was like, yo, I'm like in his costume. She was like, yo, Wally, what the fuck? He's like, yo, my bad. Conversations just seem like forever to me. To not be able to have a conversation anymore. Without feeling like, oh, this shit is a drag. Let me go run around and see people while I'm talking to the woman that I'm love type shit is crazy, son.
I get it, but who said if I had those powers, I'm gonna be around here being Captain Save-A-Ho? Not I.
Nigga, I ain't gonna front.
I'd be using those powers for my benefit. Okay.
I am an anti-hero, nigga. I'm stating it now. Anti-hero. I will
definitely be an anti-hero.
if I need to.
Bro, I wouldn't even have to kill, bro. I just go back in time and prevent you from being born. Create the whole ripple effect.
That's a bit far. That's a bit far. That's a bit much. All right, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna just rip your spinal cord out as a baby.
No, not even rip it out as a baby. I'm gonna make it so that way you don't even get the chance to become a baby.
That's crazy, niggas.
I mean, if you think about it,
Zone would be the reverse Flash. That's
but
what
no,
Zone
but
would
like
be.
if you truly think about like the superpowers of the Flash, the Speedster, right? That Superman's the strongest. Yeah, that's cool. But if you really think about it, Flash is OP. He can literally go back in time and wipe you from existence before you even knew it. Before you say, "Hey, don't do it," you're gone. He's already there. He's already there and back, and you're already erased from the timeline. Like Superman, like yeah, Superman is Superman. He's strong, but you know how quick it would have been for Flash to go back in time to where Superman was found, bring some kryptonite back with him. Bye bye, Superman, dead as a baby. Before he could even have any idea of what's going on, already dead from kryptonite, from the future. Literally, Flash is the strongest hero out there. If you truly think about it, he's the strongest one out there.
He's one of the most deadly, for sure.
Definitely deadliest out there. But he also heals. Like he breaks a bone, he heals. It all heals within a matter of minutes or something like that. Like.
Yeah, he has a fast regeneration.
Yeah.
But overall, when it comes down to it, nah, nigga. The person who, nigga.
No, I don't act like they ever cheat on
talk.
nobody, but it's just, you know.
But, oh no, I've
not condoning
cheated. I'm not
cheating.
I've never cheated.
Cheating is never right, but it does happen to people.
I'm the guy who gets cheated on, not the one who does the cheating.
You know, but I think that's also subjective too, because a lot of people consider cheating in different forms. Like you don't have to physically be talking to them to be considered cheating for some people, and some people you can just be being a friend and talking to your friend, and they consider that cheating. Like there are people that consider you talking to your friends, your guy friends, cheating. Because you're not talking to them enough, they think that you're cheating on them with your guy friends. So that I think that's very subjective of what you define actual cheating to be, because what one person may define cheating to be, the other person may not. When one person may think it's too severe to be considered cheating, the other person may say, no, this is within grounds and very logical to be considered cheating. It would have to be clearly defined what cheating is in that relationship, or what is considered cheating in that relationship, I think. Because, you know, not everybody views things the same. Some people can consider you like that person's picture on Instagram or whatever. That's considered cheating. Oh, you turned around, you were too friendly to your waitress that was taking your order. You're cheating on me with that person. Or you gave that guy a compliment, you held the door open, you're cheating with that person. It kind of depends, because some people don't even consider the act of being sexually involved cheating. Just being there as a friend with somebody or talking to them, whatever, being that person that can vent to. So some people having their significant other as a person for other people to vent to sometimes is a form of cheating. They view it as cheating. It's very subjective, highly subjective actually, depending on the situation. I think it's one of those things that when you're in that dating situation or a relationship, it's probably like you have to have that talk with said person to define the term cheating in their mindset. And a lot of people don't do that and a lot of people don't even ask people out anymore. It's just, let's say you go on 4 or 5 dates with somebody, right? and those 4 or 5 dates go great. Some people automatically assume, oh, we're together, we're dating already. There has to be any need to be axed out or say, hey, let's make this official like this, because some people think, you speak by your actions. So 5th, 6th date, you guys are doing stuff, hanging out, and one person's mind, you're considered dating. I mean, you see all those those reality show or not reality shows where they do those interviews and like, are you guys together? And the guy's like, yeah, we're together. And the girl's like, no. And the guys look like, what? We've been talking and whatnot for like 6 months. We're not together. Like I assumed we were together because we're like exclusive. And the girl like, no, I'm just here. It's not really exclusive. And then when the guy feels some type of way and falls back, it's like, wait, I didn't, that's not, like, no, you said it though. Like, to you, we're not dating, but we've been with each other and it's been exclusive for months. It's like that unspoken word, you're dating. Like, it's like that common marriage law. In most states, there's a common marriage law. Like, if you live with someone for so long and you give them a ring and they live in the same house with you, you're automatically considered married to them. You gave them a piece of jewelry. It's a common law marriage law in some states. I don't know if it's still heavily practiced, but there are some places that have that common law where you live under the same roof for however many years. You give them a piece of jewelry that count as the wedding thing for your significant other, and that symbolizes that you're married to them. And that's a very common thing. And it used to happen a lot back in the day. And I think a lot of people started trying to go with like, let's not live in together. Let's not move in together. Let's keep our own place. And be like, yo, y'all been dating for like 7 years. Y'all have not moved in with each other yet. And I think a lot of it is because of that fear of the common law, the common marriage law thing that they have, where if you live with someone for so long and you give them a piece of jewelry, that counts as giving someone, a wedding ring or something that holds the same significant weight. So a lot of people will opt to never move in with each other and just to have their own place. Like, there are older people who are in the market that are dating. They've been dating for like a few years, and like one person wants to move in with each other, the other person doesn't, because they know that when you move in, if that person gives you a piece of jewelry item and you guys are living with each other for a long time, you're technically common law married together with each other, which is kind of weird because marriage is only like a piece of paper, which is truly not too important sometimes, because you just go into court and yeah, you have this, you can change your name. But if you go by the Bible, which I don't like really do, but if you go by the Bible, they say the person you sleep with is your spouse. So if the first person you sleep with is the person that's technically you're supposed to be married to, and then after that, you're automatically considered having adultery if you sleep with anyone else but the first person you slept with. So if you go from those standards there, then the very first person you slept with, that was supposed to be your wife. Anybody after that, you've already adulterated and sinned, according to like the Bible, which a lot of people are like, that's horseradish, that's bullshit. Religions are man-made. That's that gray area for some people, but tomato, potato. Usually, if a woman's accusing you of cheating, typically if someone so here's what I've learned sometimes. If someone is fishing and they're always blaming you for something that you're clearly not doing and they're overly doing it, sometimes they are doing it behind your back and they're waiting for the prime time to find out that you're doing it to ease their conscience. There are those cases where you have someone cheating and the whole time you're being faithful like nobody's business, and they're constantly, oh, you're cheating, you're doing this. They're looking for a reason to justify what they've already done. And the moment they found out that you're cheating or you're doing something that seemed to be cheating, it takes the pressure off of their back, because now they feel like, well, this justifies me from stepping out because this person's doing this. So what I did is no longer in the wrong. In the retrospect, they cheated and they pushed you to the point where you felt like stepping out because they kept going on to you. Like, some people like, yo, you're going to constantly accuse me of doing this shit. I'm just going to do it. So that way I can actually be like, yeah, I did it. Because a lot of people don't like to be constantly accused and blamed for something they didn't do. After a while, And say, if I'm going to be constantly blamed and accused of it, I might as well do it. That is a lot of people's mentality and like focus point of how they think. Like, if you're going to constantly accuse me of doing something that I keep saying I'm not doing, well, then I might as well do it because you automatically assume I did it. So let me go ahead and fit those shoes for you real quick, just the way you want them to be fit. And let me go do what you said I've been doing. It's a very common thing that happens. Should it happen? Absolutely not. You should stand your ground. Yeah, I don't either, but it does happen. That is actually the defense of some people. It's he wasn't cheating, you kept accusing him of cheating, then he finally cheats. And say, oh, you cheated. Well, I wasn't cheating, but since you kept accusing him of cheating, I might as well see. And that's those are things that some people do because they're like, hey, if I'm going to be constantly accused of something that I'm not doing, I might as well see what the hype is about. Because they get curious. I'm constantly being accused of doing this. I'm not doing it. Let me see if it's worth it. Some people think like that. Should they think like that? No. Do they think like that? Absolutely. And they don't care. They don't care not one bit. Because that person who's accusing them automatically assume that they've done it, even if they said to their face was blue that they didn't. But that's neither here nor there. And on that note, wow, man, Reptar did not pop up at all today. But that is fine. As per usual, thank you guys for showing up. We're gonna get on out of here as we don't want to stay up too late. My boy Ego here is working multiple different jobs at this point, if I'm not mistaken. So we got, gotta keep up.
Tomorrow. I ain't going front though, yeah, boy.
Hey, that leaves us more time to do more stuff, but not on the podcast. We try to keep the podcast under 3 hours. We're hitting that 3 hour mark at the moment right now. So, Top Flight Security trying to get that money. That's right. He is trying and he is doing his damn thing.
Yes, indeed.
Usually sweet talking at lunch, and then when we talk about our hands. Yeah, see? Exactly. But we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys all for tuning in to the weekly edition of Chilling with Zone and Semicolon Company and Company with Company. Actually, most people don't realize, but semicolon can be used for and with. So just because it's not there doesn't mean you can't use it, because that's actually what the definition of that semicolon is used for. So thank you for chilling with Zone and Company. And like I before, Ego, you can find Ego, you can find on Twitch TV. You can find him on Instagram, and Mr. Wilson, you can find Kyrie underscore gaming on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch. And until next time, you guys have a blessed night. Thanks for tuning in, and look forward to the future, because we had someone reach out to us to be a guest on our show. So we're not going to give too many details, but we're going to try to line that up, and hopefully that episode will be one to remember. It's the first time that someone's reached out to us indirectly, or not indirectly, directly by email to be on our show, and we're thrilled that they want to be on the show and have a conversation and partake in our shenanigans. So we are working to arrange this the best that we can to our abilities with everybody's availability, and we look forward to giving you guys something great to listen to and to chat about for weeks to come when it happens. Until then, you guys stay frosty. Like always, here for a short time, but a good time. But all things come to an end. This your boy Zone signing out.
Peace, niggas.